What's going on, everybody out there in the IWC? What's up, Heel Nation? It's your boy Ziggy the Beast. I'm accompanied with the Enforcer, Stormy, and DJ Red Flags, the head of the turntables, DJ T.O. We are currently in our pre-show. We are going to go live in about 5 to 10 minutes. We're giving everyone a chance to get, giving everyone a chance to get their notification. Give everyone a chance to grab your favorite beverage of choice. And we have a lot of wrestling to discuss this evening. So we just wrapped up Heat Wave. There's a lot of talk to talk about with that. We just had Money in the Bank. We also had Collision. We also had some things go down during Dynamite. So there's a lot to talk about in the wrestling industry, especially for, I guess, American wrestling for the US, because I mean there's still other things going on across seas as well, but in terms of North America, there's a lot to talk about right now. So
let's also say this
we're gonna
right
get
now.
into that today.
Let's say this right now for those that's watching on Instagram. You already know the rules. So within the hour, after that hour, just jump on the YouTube and follow us there. You know how to go on Instagram after that hour, they just cut you off. Rude ass Instagram. But jump with us on YouTube where we're gonna get hot and heavy and talk more about wrestling.
Oh, I love it. Plans fall to come together.
I do. He is excited, boy.
All right, so we got a lot on the docket for today. Let's see if I can get this thumbnail back up right quick. All right, there we go. So we got Money in the Bank PLE review. We got the Heat Wave discussion. John Cena has announced his retirement.
Yay!
And we also have the MJF heel turn. Hangman is back. You have the Bloodline. It is a lot to talk about, guys. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. For those that are currently tuning in right now, y'all make sure to get. There you go, Willis. Willis, you right on it, bro. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all comment. Y'all go ahead and comment below. Let us know y'all are watching live. We currently have about 10 live in the venue at the moment, so y'all keep on filing in, and we'll get everything started in a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all have anything to say, fellas, at the moment?
At the moment, Heat Wave better than Money in the Bank.
And stay tuned and don't blink.
Don't blink.
I swear, please.
Start sharing it to everybody.
I'm telling right now, the first 5 minutes of this show, you will not want to miss. I promise you. Oh my God. My phone is already blowing up, guys, about tonight's show. This is crazy.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, is there a way? I wish there was a way we could share this on TikTok. Damn.
Oh my God, guys.
We're getting a nice warning.
Okay, I'm back. I'm telling right now, guys. I am gonna mark out. I'm gonna mark out this episode. I'm gonna straight fanboy it. I'm sorry. Call me what you want. I'm gonna mark out. I really am. I'm fanboying tonight. Tone. I'll need you to put the crown on. I need you to put your seatbelt on, because what's gonna happen? I'm gonna need you to get ready to clip it. You have to clip this.
I am reckless. I don't use seatbelts.
I got the right thing ready to play. I got the right thing ready to play. I got everything set up right. I got some special stuff planned for the head of the turntables. So it's going to be an absolutely amazing night.
I dressed for the occasion. I dressed for the occasion. When do you guys see me dressed for the occasion?
What's going on, Joe? He said,
I'm doing my happy dance, y'all.
Man,
everybody who here, I hope we're taking it back to the PBS era. So be ready.
This man's stupid,
be
bro.
Be ready. Whatever y'all.
I just saw that dance, right? This man's excited. I have never seen T.O. this excited
Dude,
on
I'm
that-
happy. Dude, I'm happier than a tornado in a trailer park right now.
Good Lord.
Bro,
What's going on, Hawk? Hawk actually was the first person comedy before we even start the show.
Speaking
ready.
of tornadoes,
Hawk-
did y'all
Hawk
see
was
that
ready.
extra trailer?
Hawk had his Twitter fingers gone. He was ready. Hey, Miss Brown.
Yes.
Is it me, or did anybody else get the vibe that it felt like somebody was supposed to come out during Obafemi's match at the end? It was like
Yeah,
it felt like
Moose.
somebody was supposed to come out.
Moose should have came out.
I think that's hey, at the end of the show, we gonna talk about that because that just was like a flash. What? Breaking news, Tony Khan. Stop it.
You're trolling.
all right.
that's
We'll not
messed
wish
up.
that on anyone.
No.
Yeah, you're trolling.
No.
You know what? And that is a perfect thing. You know what? I'm gonna
No.
wait.
No.
Let me go.
In
Let
fact,
me get changed up because we
In
need
fact.
that. That's exactly what we're not going to do.
That's wild.
Let me
We're not gonna do that, y'all. Come on, man.
Come on.
no.
That was not neighbor like.
Not the neighbor.
Not the neighbor, like.
Sorry.
Is that even a real fucking profile? It's on YouTube.
I think he only shared it because it said breaking news. He didn't read it all the way through.
Exactly. Hawk. Stop playing. That's
Guys, come on. We're not gonna do that. Can we delete that that post? We're not gonna do that, guys.
Only way you can delete it. Only way you can delete it if you block it.
Let's get the
Block
happiness
the
back
user.
on.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that, guys. Come on, you're not gonna kill my mood. You're not gonna kill my high right now. My Colorado high right now. It's not gonna happen. You can't do it.
You know, they're already in elevated
You don't
altitude up there.
You don't say the
Hey,
word high around a pot.
also,
You know better. You know better.
Now, we're
Guys,
going to
look,
four-way
hey,
no DQ.
Hey guys, check this out. Look, I'm not partaking in any beverages tonight, but Red Bull.
You'll have some wings tonight, huh?
Well,
One
he knows,
and only
You know the
my
special
brother.
guest you got coming on.
Huh?
Hold on, brother.
What you say, Stormy?
Well, he know what special guest he has coming on, so he can't have the extras tonight.
Congratulations, Willis. I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a good game. Good video game.
Happy, joy, happy. Hey, seriously though, how did that air on Nickelodeon?
Let's put it like this. If everybody remember, I really show my age here. It started in MTV, and then they brought out the rights to it. But they didn't change it at all.
Oh, you want to talk about petty? So Disney Plus, I know this is not wrestling related, but Disney Plus is trying to buy Paramount. Paramount owns Nickelodeon.
Bro,
So you want to talk
about
about buying your ops, out?
It's getting nasty in the streaming world. Are we ready to start?
Getting ready.
I'm ready to start.
Y'all ready to start?
Let's go.
Hit the button.
Character change in
Hit
3.
the button. Hit the goddamn button.
All right, guys. So
Wait,
y'all
after
stay
this,
tight,
after this
and
time?
we'll be
Thank
right
you.
back, y'all.
Thank you.
Attention wrestling fans. This is meteorologist Dig Bick reporting on Hurricane Heels, set to shake up the podcasting landscape and the IWC. Get ready for an electrifying storm of wrestling action. Stay tuned.
I know what you're thinking. What a great team. And it's been Heels for Life since 2018. Let them feel that heel heat. Heels for Life the club, yeah, it's too sweet. Big boots, we put heels to face. We are Heels for Life, everybody's great. We're at the SmackDown Hotel having a cook.
Always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 262 of Heels4Lyfe podcast.
Ziggy, the audio is messing up, Ziggy. Ziggy,
What's going
fix the
on?
audio.
Oh,
You sure that was him?
Who was what?
What was that?
But, yeah, yo, what's going on with the audio? Holy
He's
shit!
here.
there you go.
He's
Hi,
here.
friend.
Hi, neighbors. Oh
Hi.
man, Ziggy, that was awesome. You're very good at that. Let's give it up for Ziggy. Absolutely amazing.
Stormy,
Well, how are you guys doing?
So I didn't think you were gonna come. I didn't know you were coming today.
I knew we had
I
to
sent
bust
the
all the way
invite,
up to the damn top.
and I saw the TikToks, and I didn't think you were coming.
Oh, well, I had to come. Remember, it's always nice to be a neighbor whenever someone extends out an invitation. You never want to leave a neighbor hanging. That's how we be good neighbors. Hi, YouTube, Instagram, everybody out there. Welcome to the neighborhood and hashtag Heels4Lyfe.
So, Stormy, have you seen some of our episodes?
I have. You guys do absolutely amazing work. I love you guys' take, although sometimes I sense a little bit of words you guys use.
Oh, stop it. We're adults here. All the kids are at bed, though. But, Stormy, tell us about the neighborhood and tell us about you.
So the neighborhood started when I noticed there was a lot of friction and everything going on in the IWC. It was everybody was just trying to join up on sides, go against each other. Everybody was getting so upset. And I just noticed, hey, what if I did something to just try to break down, to let everybody see the positive light and everything, to just bring everybody together like one big neighborhood.
Okay, so we know that you kind of have some friction going on with Endless. Who is Endless to you, and what is your guys' relationship right now?
Well, Endless Storm does like his afternoon tea very much. And he likes to try to bring class to the neighborhood. But he has a lot of things going on. He likes to try to rile things up. And I just try to tell him we have to keep things happy and positive for all our friends and neighbors.
But it seems like he doesn't want that. It seems like he just wants full control. So how do you guys navigate that?
Well, for special times when we have to really get involved and try to have something heated, that's when Endless comes and takes over things. Oh, bless you.
He said, "Bless you."
I love your positivity. I really do. I think that's what's missing in the IWC. So what more can you bring to the IWC that's not there right now?
Well, currently, I try to get everybody's take and everybody's opinions. Because no matter if your opinion, sometimes people like to think that an opinion is a fact. And it's not really a fact. That's just your side of something. Because it's like a coin. Every coin has two sides, and they're not the same. They're always different. But together, they make one whole coin or one whole idea.
So I don't know if you noticed or seen some in the comments. Some people say that you may come off as, a little condescending, maybe a little passive aggressive at times. What do you say to those people?
I say to you you must be missing something. Or maybe I'm doing something different. So I'll try to fix that on my next episode.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here. You have no idea. Because, I just think that at times we just need to look at the bright side. And you have a big show coming up. Tell us about that.
I do. Oh, this Saturday, July 13th, live on TikTok if you haven't. It is called the Wrestle Talk Federation. And it's going to be a live big debate show. And Endless Storm is in the main event. At first, it was a triple threat, but Nasty had something come up. So it'll be Endless Storm versus Wildcard Chris.
Oh, and why aren't you participating in the main event? And why is Endless in the main event?
That's more of an Endless type thing. He's one that has the extra and the rigor and can really get there with all the stuff. I try to just fade back and just look at other things.
Okay, does anybody Enforcer? What about you? Do you have anything to ask or talk to our special guest about?
Hi, comment section. I can't see anything, but guys, leave comments.
Nope. I'm glad to see the friendly guy here. Usually we have Endless here. He does his thing and make sure he get the camera close and get, But now we got a friendly neighbor guy, show us his neighborhood and also give us a nice positive intake on wrestling. So this is gonna be a nice positive show today.
Oh, it's gonna be absolute. I can't wait. I'm excited.
All right, so let's jump right into it.
Yes. Oh, I wore a goddamn collar shirt that has too damn tight.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
But it
watch
looks
your
good.
language.
You look good.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
think you use that type of language in the neighborhood.
I forgot. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Excuse me. I'm from the projects. But it's okay. I'm in the burbs today. Let's go.
As we know, this past weekend, Money in the Bank was one of the events that occurred this weekend. Very highly touted, highly anticipated, and everything like that. A lot of people were putting in their predictions on who they think will win. Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, LA Knight. All these guys were touted as those that were set to win. Excuse me. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing right there. And it ended up being Drew McIntyre is the winner of the Money in the Bank match. We had LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes in there, Chad Gable, Andrade, Cien Almas, and we had Jey Uso and of course Drew McIntyre, with Drew McIntyre being the winner. What are y'all thoughts about this match? Did the right guy win? We won't talk about the follow-up just yet. This is just the match in a vacuum.
Okay.
We called this. I called it. I spoke to multiple wrestling enthusiasts this past week leading up to El Mula and El Benko.
Yes.
I was actually at the fair on the 4th of July, and I was wearing my Acknowledge Your Daddy shirt, and the guy stalked me and was talking to me about Money in the Bank. It was crazy. And I told him exactly how it's going to plan out, how it's going to play out. And he's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Just watch." So it played out. The right man won. And I loved how Michael Cole dropped it in there when he said that Drew McIntyre is a hypocrite, because he said that's like a sucker ass way to, excuse my French, Stormy, a sucker way to get the title instead of working way up. And look what he did. He turned around and did exactly what he said was horrible. I loved it. The right person won.
I say we got exactly what needed. All the rest of them, y'all could tease about. Say Heat in the Bank. They pretty much telling us who's gonna win. No, he hasn't won a damn match that meant anything. I don't know, since he was tag team champion or something like that. So I knew he was not gonna win. But I like to say this though. They it was right there in our face. They made this Money in the Bank ladder match more story based than trying to make a new star.
I'm fine with that though. But we're fine.
No. I'm not saying that was wrong with that. I'm just saying it was more story based because it made more sense that we all saw it coming. We all saw that Drew's gonna win. Then he told us during the I guess little prep rally they have that he's gonna cash it in the same night, which we will talk about later, and we all knew what was gonna happen after that. It's like tit for tat. Right? Like I said on my TikTok, I'm gonna say it here. It all started with a prayer. And let's just say thank God for that prayer, because we get some good television that don't need a title. It don't need a title. Drew is doing an outstanding job without the title. Punk is staying relevant, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So it was very predictable, but it needed to be happening. Carmelo Hayes he's excellent, but he's need to showcase for those casual fans that don't watch NXT, that don't know what he's all about. LA Knight is about to get the U.S. title. Gable is in some type of war with the Y6, and Andrade, God bless his soul, but he's the speed champion. So it had to go to Drew, and the right person won the ladder match.
Yes.
Well, for me, I felt like the Money in the Bank was just like a nice little story or comic book. You know, when you open it up, you get all excited, you get your spots, you get your moments. But then sometimes something happens in the story, there's a little twist. We thought maybe Carmelo would get it, maybe Andrade. But in the end, we get our happy ending of Drew McIntyre getting the win, which is what a lot of people wanted. So just like that, we just get to continue the story. Me, I do feel like we did take away something special with Money in the Bank, because you always want that element of a potential cash in. Maybe seeing a match happen and you hear the music hit, they run down with the briefcase. Now we don't have that excitement for another year. I feel like it was wasted. But I do understand with Drew McIntyre, because Drew now understands sometimes when you're in the middle of your story, if you take your eye off a page, it might get cut.
Let me say this too. I'm looking at Wild Man. Wild Man is a Wild Man. Let me tell you, both ladder matches, Wild Man was predictable. Both of them was predictable. It's just that one is story based. The other is okay. We gonna make a story out of it. We already the Money in the Bank ladder match came between a story based story. This one we're gonna create a story. So we're not gonna even try to compare it. They both were predictable. They both did their purpose. Let's move on, please. I'm not gonna have this putting AEW rent free. We're not talking about AEW. We're talking about Money in the Bank. Please show some goddamn respect to the goddamn Money in the Bank pay-per-view. If you want to talk about AEW, we'll wait till we get to the goddamn AEW fucking show. All right. I'm sorry that we got guests here, but y'all bring the nigga out of me. All right, not tonight.
Well, speaking of guest Enforcer, we do have a special guest. Someone wants to join in on the podcast. So if y'all don't mind, y'all cool with me bringing them on right now, T.O?
Oh, of course. It's always nice to have an extra neighbor.
All right.
Hello, Stormy. This is a wild card. I'll see you Saturday. Your time will be up. Bye for now.
What the fuck is going on? Stormy, you know who this is?
Bye, bitches.
Storm. What the fuck? What the heck? Sorry, I'm just lost. Stormy.
That was wild card up to his old shenanigans as usual.
Stormy,
we're getting storylines in our show.
Stormy, why are we doing this? I thought this would be a happy show. Why?
That's just that old nasty Dashley wild card. But if you heard what he said, stay tuned for Saturday. You don't.
Yeah, that was I thought we actually had a guest for the panel. Sorry about that, guys.
That's
why we call him wild card, guys.
That's
why we call him wild card. You never know what that guy, man.
Showed his dark side.
Hey,
this is Saturday is must watch now, because
Saturday must watch, and
I'm happy that I'm shocked that I'm happy in the sense that Ennis didn't catch that, or did he catch that?
Well, you never know. But
are you okay, Stormy? Stormy, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
He's a little flustered right now.
Are you dare I say shook?
Oh no, not at all. Never.
Sir, we don't use those words in this podcast.
No, what I'm saying is you seem kind of on the edge right now.
I don't wear pearls for clutches.
Was it I don't know, when you came in, you just felt like the air got sucked out of the neighborhood. What's going on? Talk to us. How are you feeling right now?
You just know that's how wild card is. He's just trying to ruffle some feathers and prove something, but we tend not to look at those things. Not at all.
Well, I appreciate you holding your composure and not folding.
Of course not.
Not folding.
Remember, friends and neighbors, you never fold down. Stay strong.
All right.
Next matchup, Sami Zayn retains the IC title versus Braun Breaker via the Helluva Kick.
Can I get this one, please?
Go ahead, neighbor.
Ticker now. There we go. Ticker in the bottom, and here we go.
Can I
These two guys, we had the Young Buck versus the veteran Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn retains. A lot of people are pretty upset. I feel that, you know, Gunther had it for so long. I feel like they trying to get some validity on Sami Zayn. So I don't know.
No,
what y'all think about Sami Zayn retaining here? Some people think Braun Breaker is buried. I don't think he's buried, but I'm just saying some people.
From one match?
From one match?
One
and
match.
So
what
do you think, Tom? I'm gonna let you
if it starts the streaks of losing, then I say, okay, it started here. They're burying him. But one match where he looked good and he really looked good in the match. Two, if you watch the end of the match, the way he looked at Sammy, if you watch WWE long enough, you watch WWE long enough, you know there's a rematch coming. It's just how they gonna do it. He gonna destroy everybody till he gets rematch, whatever. And I think a couple of us outside this talked about scenarios. I don't know, T.O, if I'm gonna give you the credit on this one, where they're about to go to Cleveland, Ohio, the dog pound, where he likes to bark, and he's the son of the dog faced gremlin. And he's like, come on now. And it's the big show.
That's a good catch.
It's always
a good catch, Enforcer.
So it's always a show. This is like old school WWE when they used to do in your house, the show before the SummerSlam go lead up to SummerSlam. I think he's gonna get I'm not saying I know, but I think he's gonna get a rematch. He's gonna win the Intercontinental title. Now, when it comes to Sammy, y'all gotta remember, I know he looked like, as our partner would say, an Uber driver and stuff like that. But dude is still a great wrestler, and that's what y'all want. Y'all want the sports entertainment. Y'all want the wrestler. So that's what that belt used to stand for. One of my favorite belts is for wrestling. So he gonna carry it to SummerSlam. Now he's not gonna break Gunther's record. Let's get that out the window. Let's throw that out the window. He's not gonna get that. But I'd be damned if y'all say this one match, like y'all never saw Braun Breaker lose a match before, that is gonna bury him. If he didn't get buried when he lost the NXT title to Dolph Ziggler, if he didn't get buried when he lost the NXT title to Carmelo Hayes, if he didn't get buried when he lost the damn tag team titles to Axel and Frazier, this is not gonna bury him.
I think why they said buried though is because of how he looked before the match.
But it's the thing. It's the thing. He is full of drilling, on the gas type of wrestler. He's that guy, right? But he's not. I'm never gonna put him in the Goldberg percentage because this dude could do stuff that Goldberg could never do. The Frankenstein off the fucking top ropes, Goldberg would front that up, right? But the thing is, we're y'all mad about that, but y'all forgot this is the fan base that don't have no patience for shit like that no more.
Bingo.
You have no patience for shit like that no more. So if he would have kept on going. Let's say he would have beat Sammy. Somebody would have been complaining about that. Oh, it's too early. Oh, we don't have.
That's the double-edged sword,
right? And I don't want to. And I don't want their names, but probably you know where I'm about to go with because it's going to sound familiar. Oh, we don't need to have 3 months to build a story to build them up. Well, honestly, you're right about that because we had 2 years. We had 2 years. You pay attention to NXT. He's been down there for 2 to 3 years, and he's been built up.
But I think if they would have ended it differently, the complaints probably would not have been that way. If you would have showed me Sami Zayn having a fight through, barely get the win, maybe like a roll-up or something. He jumps over him, gets a shock roll-up, instead of just the way he won clean. That's why a lot of people feel like he was buried because you had the moment of Braun taking out 2 people with 1 spear. Ludwig and Sheamus both got taken out, but Sami just beat him with 1 kick. There was no underdog moment. There was no he just beat him clean.
I'm kind of at the same time I'm kind of sick of him being the underdog.
Hold on, right quick, Enforcer. We have a fellow podcast in the house. Our brother podcast over at Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Wolfpack, hi friends, how you guys doing?
Y'all some heel horns.
One big motherfucker he is. But I know, that shit got to stop too. He ain't no more underdog. You ain't no more underdog, bro. You the Intercontinental champion. No, sir. That's one thing they need to get off of him. That underdog stuff, get that. No,
The
Well, if you
underdog
remember,
from the underground.
Yeah, that's no more of that. Come
but if you remember, they used to do the same thing with John Cena. Every time Cena had a match, there was always the thought of how was Cena going to pull this off, even though he'd be like undefeated. They always made him look like the underdog, even though he was the top champ.
It's only it's only a
They
handful
didn't
of
say
times.
that when he fought Brock Lesnar, did they?
I'm about to say it's only
The first time.
It's only a handful of times you said John Cena. Oh, he don't look like he gonna beat this guy. Umaga was one of them. Great Khali was one of them. Hell, even an insane, crazy ass Batista was one of them because Batista broke his damn neck. So I get that, but you
Okay, so here's. Sorry. Wait, go ahead.
I was just saying he's the veteran here. All right. Now it's different. It was Gunther. Him and Gunther probably been the rest of the same amount of time, but you're the veteran here. You should not even think about looking short, looking like you don't have the power. You should be looking like a veteran. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see him being buried. I don't, even though it's a clean victory. I don't see him being buried. Not for one loss. Go ahead. I'm sorry, T. Go ahead.
Oh, I think he's waiting for you to tag him in.
I did.
Hot tag. Yeah. So here it is. They did it semi right. Yes. This builds Braun up for a rematch and for SummerSlam. Have him go over because we do not know if there's another Samoan cousin, brother, uncle, daddy, great grandfather, or cousin twice removed come in to help the new bloodline. Sammy cannot walk into this bloodline feud with a belt. He cannot.
You think
he
he's
cannot walk?
it?
No. Who else are they going to bring in? It makes sense. Bring in. I understand that, but do we really think that is really ready? I mean, there's a lot of them out there. Excuse my French, but I think it would be smart and nostalgic to bring in the Usos and bring in the honorary Us.
T.O. That idea, it's like beans on toast. It sounds good, but I just don't like it.
Okay, so explain to us. So give us your take and how you would go forward with this.
I mean, I understand. I understand what Sammy meant. He was the honorary Us. He has that connection. But in this thing, I feel like it's truly a family matter, and this is a family issue. And you're not like us, Sammy. You're not like us in this situation.
But at times, blood is not thicker than water.
That is true.
Are you wait?
Sometimes it's the ones who are not your blood who are actually more of a family member than your actual family.
Wait a minute, sir. Did you just say Sammy was not Uzi? Did you just say he's not Uzi?
So here's what I would do. I do know what you mean. You get the nostalgia pop with Sammy coming back to help his former tribal chief Roman Reigns. But if there is another out there in Hukaleo or Talatonga, you got him. But now you have it as, have you noticed the way Jacob looks at the lei around Solo's neck? You notice how Jacob looks at it? You notice how the Tongans look at Jacob? You have Jacob be the true Samoan werewolf that he is, and he gives Solo the exact same treatment that he gave Jimmy. Now you can have the true family bloodline versus the new bloodline in that situation. The Tongans with Jacob versus the Usos, Solo, and Roman.
There's so many ways you can go with this, man. That's why I like it. Like you can go, it's not a wrong way. You can't fuck this up. You can't.
There's a way you can do.
Yes, I totally agree. You know what? I really do like your take. Your take really does hold a lot of weight, and I like it. Thank you. But yeah, it was actually. I think it was one of the. I honestly think that match was actually kind of better than the men's Money in the Bank match.
The Braun and Sammy match?
Yes.
I can see it. Wrestling wise, yes. I just felt like.
I want to see Enforcer versus Stormy.
Oh, he said duet.
Oh, duet. Oh, not duel. I'm sorry, duet.
I'm like, duel. I don't have any. What are we doing? Duel. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh disc. Are we doing?
All right, what's next? What's the next match?
All right, next match. All right, guys. Let's see. The next match that we have on tap is the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Boy,
Damian Priest.
Where do we start?
Versus Seth Rollins.
Where do we start?
And still, but it's a lot to unpack in this segment. So
no Diddy.
I'm gonna bring my friend Gerald for this one.
So I have a question. Hi, friend. Okay, cool. So I have a question. Like I said, you know me. I'm in the Twitter and IWC streets. Some people said that production messed up on hitting Drew's music. Drew's music was supposed to hit before on the going down to the count of 3.
The Falcon Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's when Drew's music was supposed to hit. So people are saying that some people said that that's where it messed up at, but I can see why they kind of push it out, because even if they did continue with it, saying that Priest lost, well, now Priest is outside of Judgment Day, you can't have that because you see the seeds have been planted with Finn, so you need Priest still in the Judgment Day. So I think maybe it was production's fault, or maybe something did happen with Priest, where Priest was not fully there. Like the lights were on,
out.
but nobody was home. Exactly. Because look at when we go to the main event, what happened to what's his name? The brother, what's his name? Tonga. When he hit his head. Tala, because when he hit his head, I put in a group like, oh shoot, that sounded like it hurt. Because no, that was I think that was full.
It explains why he did what we did, but we'll save it for that match.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that could contribute. But either way, we got exactly what we said that was gonna happen. I did notice you could tell that Mr. Brooks was thinking about his moves before he did it. You know, like when you are when you're in your craft, right? And you don't have to think about your moves because you already know what's next. The moment that you start thinking about your moves before you do it, you start to slip up. I've noticed that when Phil came in, he was thinking about his moves too much. Even from getting into the ring, it looked off. That whole match seemed towards the end. During the match, it seemed good, except for Seth's stomp, the curb stomp.
Yeah,
that was off too.
Yeah, that one he wolfed past
off
his neck.
this weekend.
He wolfed past his neck. He didn't put no foot on his on. He just said swoop. But that like you said, that whole match from the entrance to the obvious 3 count, but he forgot to kick out.
We don't look at that.
I saw it. It's on there. So I'm just saying what we're saying. To the obvious, like they told us, like again, I said earlier, Drew McIntyre said he was going to do it if he wins, but then they just kept looking. They kept looking at the entrance right during the whole match. Like, all right, we ain't gonna come out. All right. Then somebody else gets on. Come on, Drew.
Yeah.
And then then he came out and made a true threat. Once he did that, all the shit we've been saying since we knew that Drew was gonna be the Money in the Bank was gonna happen. And some people was like, well, why CM Punk didn't come in costume during the match? This is why. Mm-hmm. Like, listen, first of all, what if they would have said, we ain't gonna do it, we gonna pull the trigger on Jay, or we gonna pull the trigger on somebody else. So it made more sense for him to win, and it gets the opportunity that he's not the champion no more. He's not had the opportunity for the championship. But at the same time, it put more fire, tit for tat. They've been doing tit for tat since freaking WrestleMania. All right. So and now
it all started
with a prayer.
With a prayer.
And now you bring back Seth Rollins into the fold. because you call Seth Rollins the damn title as long as Drew McIntyre is champion, which is not for long, by the way, because Gunther will never be champion. But still, so now you got all this equation, and my brothers right now will tell you how fired up I was doing this. I was like, give me that match. I embraced hatred. That's how bad I embraced this match. I wanted this match to happen immediately. SummerSlam, triple threat. But they calmed me down and made me like, they're gonna have bad blood coming, or they try to stretch it out, how they gonna stretch it out there, blah blah. I calmed down. But David, fuck that. I want the triple threat match. I do, because all three of them, this is the rivalry possibly of the year so far. Of all wrestling. So far. And you don't need no belt. That is, some of it is real, some of it is good. And hell, let's put it like this. Let's keep it real. We all thought Drew was gonna leave before all this happened. We thought Drew, he had signed his contract.
They worked us.
They worked us. And he's been more vicious on social media than ever. He did do was making t-shirts after the prayer. He took the t-shirts like
graveyard, tombstone.
Motherfucker kept on talking about stop putting the camera up my kilt, all that stuff. He was on fire. Then CM Punk got hurt, of course, because of a prayer, and still it just added on. So now you got three elements that need to happen sooner or later. It was all for storyline. And yes, I know it was a waste of a case, but I'm sorry for the other 5 people that was in this damn thing. WWE is not going to waste their time of having someone hold a damn briefcase for almost another year, like they did with Damian Priest.
You know who Drew McIntyre reminds me of?
What you thinking?
Let me see if you guys can see this. You guys know who this is?
Megatron.
This is Megatron. And no matter what, Megatron always focus on making sure he ruins Optimus Prime's day. That's what I get from this Drew McIntyre CM Punk feud. No matter what's going on, they make sure they come and interfere with each other, no matter who's closer to whose goal. And last night, T.O., you're right, production messed up, but also there is an angle where you see Damian looking at the ramp, like, okay, where's the music? So I feel like Damian should have, called the audible for himself and kicked out, because now we saw you didn't kick out. So technically, you're out of the Judgment Day. You're done. Seth was the rightful
That's the other stipulation. That's right. That was the other stipulation.
But so does that mean that same thing about R-Truth? R-Truth was in the Judgment Day.
Technically, he was.
Yeah, he was. We not going. We listen.
And JD lost that match. But JD's still in the Judgment Day.
Here at hashtag Heels4Lyfe, we acknowledge that R-Truth was part of the Judgment Day. Okay.
And he still is, because JD lost that match.
And he still is, and so they kicked him out, and they took the titles. But at the same time, I'm going to say this, and Willis, we already said that it was a waste of a case. But at the same time, the people that they had in there was not their idea of holding that case for that long. I still say it was the best option storyline wise for Drew McIntyre.
Can I address this comment real quick?
Who that?
So Willis, when I brought up that he's like Megatron, Megatron didn't get the job done until he got what? Until he had help. He needed Starscream. He needed the others to step in and help him out. He didn't do it by himself. All the times we've seen Drew McIntyre have his moments, he's had help. So that's why I used that option. But I do like that you gave the comment. There's nothing wrong with feedback. But remember, he didn't get it done until he got help.
Let me tell you something right now. It's kind of a waste to talk about that with him, because this man will argue back and forth about Transformers all day. I know he will, because he got all the action figures. So I'm not arguing with nobody.
But thing is, in the Storm will argue, not Stormy.
Oh no, gracious no. Oh yes, we know that. Well, we know that, Derek. We know that. At the end of the day, it's still gonna be Gunther's belt. We know that.
Oh, and I do love that something they did do was at the end, where when everybody was upset, waste of a briefcase, waste of a moment. How can you do this again to Drew? Why this? And they zoom in on Seth, just staring at CM Punk, saying, I told you to leave me alone. I told you to stay out of my way.
I told you.
Wait.
I hate you.
Wait. Hey, Z, can I take control for a minute? Can I take control for me? I want to also show y'all this. This also adds fuel to my point. Stay with us.
I know where your family lives.
Great television.
Now that was not neighbor-like.
Oh,
He hit Adam.
Cinema.
So
I love that moment.
So if y'all pay attention to Scrap Daddy himself, GM of Raw, Mr. Pierce, he said that Drew is suspended indefinitely.
Such a shame.
For elbowing him in the neck or jaw area. He also gave a huge fine to Drew and CM Punk. We about to add some more fuel to this fire. You know Drew, now he's suspended. He ain't gonna fucking listen. He gonna do something later. And we gonna find out what happens on Raw with Seth and possibly CM Punk in the same arena.
Maybe Seth cuts a promo and that brings out CM Punk, which brings out Drew.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, we don't need Drew
this week, but later on.
We don't need Drew yet. Could possibly if he's suspended indefinitely, how about let's get the match? See, I told you, y'all calm me down.
Yeah.
So how about we
you
get the
were
match
very
between,
upset.
I said this. I know what you're gonna say, and I said it.
Okay, so let's get the match between him and Seth.
SummerSlam.
And
then Drew intervenes.
And then we'll work our way to
Bad Blood. Hell in a Cell, triple threat match.
I'm telling you, if you was in our chat, I was heated. Not heated like in a bad, like I was mad at the outcome. No, I was heated like I want this. I embrace the hate. You remember Kane did that shit to John Cena, and John Cena said, "No, fuck that." I said, "Yes, I want it. I wanted that. I wanted that moment because I felt this match. I without a title, I love it. I'm sorry, I do, but it's showing. It's a blurred line with
Finn and Priest. Finn and Priest night one.
No. This is only night. It's only one night. It's
only one night. So I mean, we've been doing
next year is next year is the 2 nights.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too excited about this.
No, you good.
But the last few PLEs have been only 5 matches, 3 hour, 5 matches. Do we actually stretch it out a little bit more to no Diddy to give the fans?
I think because it's SummerSlam. I think because like SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, those the big 4. You gotta do more than 5. Until y'all do the 2-night thing, you gotta do more than 5. You got to. Yeah, once you do the 2-night thing, then you do 5 for 5. But since it's only one night SummerSlam, you gotta do
like 7.
At least 7. Yeah, at least 7.
I say 8. I say 8 because
it's about 8 matches.
Well, I'm thinking you have to fit in the titles. You have to fit in both women's titles. You have to do both world titles. Then you have to do the IC title. Then you have to do the US title. And then two regular matches in between that doesn't need a title.
The women's tag, the Bianca.
No, you leave the women's tag. You leave the women's tag and got that kickoff.
No, I think they're going to get a spot because the reason why is on every single poster, Jade and Bianca has been all the posters for SummerSlam.
So they're going to win those belts back.
Yeah, I do think that's the goal.
So, so this is my thing then. Can we stop with the damn reporting about WWE is not happy or satisfied with her work? If you're not satisfied
they need
with her
to.
work,
They should be on TV.
With Bianca?
No, with Jade.
No, Jade. There's a lot of reports going on saying that they're concerned, they're not happy with her progress. If that's the case, then why have her on TV?
Exactly.
Why keep giving her the finish?
Or you could do what y'all do with everybody else. Send her after NXT like y'all do everybody else. But but at the same time, y'all, because you know why? Because y'all know she got it. She got the presence.
It's the same way. Remember when there was questions about Roman Reigns? There was questions about him too. We've seen him flounder. We've seen him have his struggles, but they kept him going. They tried to make everybody love him when they gave him blue contact for some reason. But that's what they did. So
you just segue to what I want to talk about next.
Before we segue, let's go into the comments and just let's go ahead and with lack of a better term, we're talking about Roman Reigns. Acknowledge our commenters. Here we have the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, man. He said, question for the panel. Do you guys think they debit the women's main roster main card? I'm assuming he's saying debut. Do you guys think they will debut the women's main roster mid card title by then? So the women are getting a mid card title. What do y'all think it is?
Allegedly.
I'm gonna say this.
Allegedly.
After what we saw tonight, it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Those
Why
girls,
say that?
For what those girls did tonight, and we talking about girls, these two women that only wrestled between 1 to 2 years.
I was about to say, Brand, they're green.
Did for the NXT Women's North American title. They just said, okay, that's the kind of match we want for the mid card title.
Mm-hmm.
It could happen. I just don't know when.
Okay.
It could happen. Yeah, definitely happen.
Do you feel
it's time. They got enough women? It's time.
Yeah, they got enough women to do it.
Do you feel? I know we're kind of jumping across.
Oh no, you good, bro.
Jumping across the fence.
Good.
Do you feel that besides the men's North American Championship, that the women's matches a Heat Wave stole the show?
Yes.
This is why I said each match on Heat Wave, especially when we get to it, I'm gonna really get into it. Each match was like follow that. Each match, like they started off with
built up.
Yeah, it built up. Each match, it started off with Obafemi and West. Like, all right, here we go, good build up. Then the ladies came in, like I just said, the ladies did their thing. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know they had it in them like that. You know, it started off slow, but then
They were dogs.
Then the next match, and the next match, I'm like, God damn! And remember now, all the titles was on the line too. There was no non-title or single match. It was all titles on the line. Each match built up. That's why I said it was way better. No disrespect to Money in the Bank, you had your moments with. That was better than Money in the Bank because each match, like, all right, follow that. I will, and I raised you one. All right, I raised you. You know what I mean? And then we got a shocker. So they did all. I mean, yeah, definitely. That match is opinionated to say it was match of the night. Because you got the right to say, no, it's not. This match was the match today.
It's about Soul and Kalani?
Yeah. You could say that. Yeah, you could say that's match tonight, but at the same time, it was so good. Other matches you could say, nah, I think this was the match tonight.
So basically, it was up to your own interpretation. It's kind of like a painting, right? Right, Stormy? It's kind of like a painting. You know, beauty is an eye of the beholder. You might see a painting a different way than what is that?
That's a penny.
It's a penny.
Penny for your thoughts. He's upside down. But
all right, let's moving forward, fellas. Let's see. We have
you know what was next. That shook the world.
The ladies' Money in the Bank ladder match. Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green was the MVP for how she changed her trajectory, falling down so she could land safely. Because if she would have stayed at the initial point, it could have been bad. But I did love the shot of her mid-air about to go to the tables and Tiffany in mid-pose of waving her off like bye-bye. So
Toodles.
I like that's one spot, but there we go. That spot I like with EO and Zoe Starks.
The Michinoku driver.
Even though Zoe Starks scared me in the beginning of that match when she did her
Zoe
move,
was scary, dude.
And then took her own head off.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was a little scary. There was a couple of botches that scary in the beginning of the match, but the ladies start calming down and then start hitting their moves. Naomi, when he's about to pull the ladders and get her split, I was actually begging for him to pull the ladders even further. But that's just me.
Tiffany, she grabbed the match to make sure she wouldn't fall. She grabbed that ladder.
Right. I mean, it was. Once they got together, once the nerves started, the ladies start doing anything. Yeah, if anybody gotta say which ladder match or which Money in the Bank match was better, the women had it. The women.
So, my favorite spot was definitely. There's a couple spots that I like, but I love the audibles that were called on the spot. At times, the women do not get enough credit. Women do not get enough credit for the matches or the stuff that they pull. The last few ladder matches for women have been really, really, really shaky and scary. Right? But when that one spot where Naomi was doing the split and she knows the ladder wasn't holding and she said, F it, let's go. perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about the Zoe and Io spot. We talk about this. We talk about Zelina spot. So people are not giving Zelina her freaking flowers right now.
Yeah, bro.
Zelina was cooking.
Zelina.
Thanks. Wait, hold on, I got you.
Hold on.
Zelina, I think you
Zelina.
said the wrong name.
Yeah, Zelina was not in the Money in the Bank.
Well, the other Spanish broad.
Come on. Hold on, bro. I got you.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. What is the other Zealand?
Which one?
You talking about Lyra?
Lyra. Sorry, Lyra.
That's Becky Jr., sir. That's Becky Jr.
She's Irish.
Becky Jr. Sorry, excuse me, Becky Jr. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You know what?
But,
Yeah, let's give her some credit because that poor child got squashed.
That stomp that she took to her chin and then realized, okay, this is too much. This is too much.
Listen, man. For those that have never lived in the projects or an urban area, you have a nice cooked meal. You go down, the kitchen is off. You go down, get yourself a nice little snack. You turn on the lights, you see that, and you want to stomp the shit out of it. That's how she got stomped. She got stomped like a late night roach. God.
I mean, you talking about stumping a mud hole and walking it dry. You see her head bouncing off the steps of the ladder, and then she just had to grab it. Okay, that's enough. But then the fact that Chelsea stayed in character, like, okay, I'm scared to climb. Okay, I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't shake the ladder. Don't shake the ladder.
She did a nice spot too. The Imprettier with Naomi on the ladder or something, I think that was.
Oh yeah, the Imprettier.
Yeah, she did a nice spot too. I mean, they all had their moments.
The Imprettier was kind of a little shaky. It wasn't. The Imprettier wasn't pretty.
But you said she stayed in character, so she was scared on the ladder, and that's how much. If I'm reaching, I'll foul out then. But she played that part like she was scared to do it, but she did it anyway. you know, yeah. But I think each person in this match had a great spot.
Do you think that they are slowing down with Io, or they're going to try and figure out like what's next with damage control? Because Io had the spots, but then you were like, okay, what are we really doing, Io? Okay, it seems like Io is kind of like turn to the women's Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like a split is coming.
Yeah, Io is pretty much where Asuka's at. Like, look, you made it to the top of the mountain. It's time to shuffle in some other people now. Because, I mean, she literally was just champion going into WrestleMania. So I think Io is there. She solidified her spot. Like, she legit has the trust of Triple H and the other lady wrestlers. I don't know if y'all watched some of the YouTube videos, but Io is pretty well liked in the locker room. So she's good.
Okay,
I love her too.
And, yo, Ja Quest, are you still in the building? Yo, Ja, are you still in the building? Because I need your approval to use this to use your saying, because I'm not trying to have you Jordan Grace or Taz me right now. Ja, are you in the building? Okay, go ahead. So hot take or pancake? Io Sky's recent title reign was better than Asuka's recent title reign.
Fucking pancake! How dare you?
But think about it.
You said her last title reign?
Asuka's last one. Remember, Asuka's last title reign was overshadowed by who? Bianca and Charlotte.
Yep.
I still say pancake.
Because Asuka was the first to have when they changed the belt to the gold.
Yes, sir.
To the white strap. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I still say pancake because
¿Por qué?
Because honestly, and again, John, we was not trying to take your thing, but if we keep real, we almost forgot that she was champion. If we almost forgot she was champion to WrestleMania, to the week before WrestleMania, when they finally pulled the trigger for Bayley to lead down.
That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
Exactly. So, I mean, we didn't forget Asuka was champion. It's just that you try to put Asuka between Bianca, who y'all been throwing in our damn faces, rightfully so, and then y'all probably enjoy your Barbie, Charlotte. and you put Asuka in the middle. This is the same thing y'all did a couple years ago when she was SmackDown champion, and y'all put her in between Becky, who was the hottest thing at the time after she broke her nose, and Charlotte.
Well, now they do have their Barbie in Tiffany.
And Tiffany is exactly a Barbie.
They've been spending years trying to find their Barbie, and they finally did it.
Well, they had Mandy Rose, and they
nowhere near the stature of Tiffany.
I just want to say,
holy crap, she is outshines Mandy by 10
Mandy Rose is the
Toxic Attraction was the greatest women's faction in recent memory.
Yeah,
talk your talk, Stormy.
Toxic Attraction had the potential to do something amazing, but unfortunately, a hater found out something on Mandy Rose's time, and she had got released.
Talk your talk, Stormy.
I think they was about to do something big time when they go hit the main roster.
Oh,
yeah, Gigi Dolan, GC.
Yeah, when JC Dolan and Gigi was in that with that tag team tournament, that's when they was gonna move them up. And
I'm trying to think who was the champ at the time. I think wasn't Rhea champ? Was Rhea champ?
No, not yet. I think Charlotte was because she just beat Ronda. She came back to beat Ronda.
They were teasing it like Mandy, like Toxic Attraction was special.
Yeah,
I was hurt when she got released.
And I mean, honestly, I hate to say this, but y'all released her, and y'all doing what y'all doing right now is why y'all released her.
She's not even tripping over right now. She's like,
no, she making more money now, man. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
What she got released for is what they're doing with Nikita Lyons.
What they doing with Nikita Lyons? What they doing with hell? You think about it, the storyline mode. Liv Morgan. Storyline mode. She is like over sexualized a lot. I mean, you seen her Onion? I just keep
Otis talked about it too. He was like, Otis said, I lost my peach. I said, oh, they brought that in. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying this right now. The Netflix era is going to be crazy.
Derek, I do not want to see that match. I do not want to see Tiffy against Charlotte. I don't care how
Tiffany versus Charlotte.
I don't care how athletic it's going to be because it's a lose-lose situation for fans. Like my brother said earlier, it's a double-edged knife.
Yep.
I think
if Charlotte wins, everybody gonna start hating and stop.
Not for the title. I don't think that should be for the title.
Stop it. But it might have to be. It might have to be because if let's say the rumor is true that this young lady is going to cash in on Nia Jax or Bayley. Bayley might survive, and she cash in. She's gonna be champion. They're gonna make sure she's champion to WrestleMania.
Yes.
They're gonna make sure she's champion to WrestleMania, and Charlotte gonna make a grand return.
She is gonna be the biggest blondish heel that WWE has seen in a very, very long time.
It's gonna take a blonde to beat a blonde.
Yep.
Do you use this time to keep building up the one that y'all really want to get behind, and we get Tiffany and Jade at WrestleMania?
No, Tiffany Bianca needs to happen. No. You're not gonna steal this from me. That's not what we want.
You want Jade against Bianca. Y'all been saying that shit since Roy Rowan. They did the fucking Spider-Man damn Mimi. Ooh, I could pick up somebody on my head too. Me too. We'll drop at the same time.
Exactly.
That's what y'all
I'm telling
want.
y'all right now. WWE listened to the fans when the whole "We Want Cody" thing. They did. They called out audible. They said it themselves. They wanted Roman and Brock, and they called the audible.
They had better.
So now listen. They need to listen and give us Bianca and Jay. There's no ifs and buts about it. Argue about your golf handicaps. Do not argue with me about this.
I don't have a handicap.
That was absolutely crazy. That was wild. That was wild stuff.
Yeah,
wasn't it, girl? That was crazy.
So we just gonna we just skipped the second big thing that happened in Money in the Bank, huh? It happened right before this match. I'm not sugarcoating it because I got something to say about it. this motherfucker comes out in the middle of the pay-per-view and says he retiring. He won a farewell tour.
Oh, I was gonna have this. I was gonna have a segment for that.
Oh no. We're gonna just get let's start it off.
You put a thing for us.
I know. We're gonna start it off. We're gonna start off. We're gonna get to that part. I just want to specify this motherfucker came in the middle of the goddamn pay-per-view and got what 20 minutes to talk about
25 minutes.
25 minutes to come out and say I'm retiring in my final match, my final WrestleMania. And we started a whole argument. We're gonna talk about that later, but I just want to let's not
before you see that. No. We're here. I know you guys watch basketball, NBA. Do you remember when Paul Pierce was retiring and Draymond Green looked at him and said, "Nobody's here for you. You're not Kobe. You think that you're getting a farewell tour? You're not Kobe." This man wants the Kobe Bryant treatment, and I swear to God, the real wrestling fans are not going to give him that Kobe treatment. They are the real ones. Those fickle ones, those fickle fans.
See, I'll go wait till later when we get to the goddamn saying. But now he said it. He said the word. He said the word today. Fickle. I'm sorry, this is not Pee Wee Playhouse, but fickle. Yeah, he said the word today. Fickle. All right, because goddamn it, y'all. Especially them Canadians, y'all with the bizarre Canadians, y'all going, no, don't leave us. No. When he was on top and y'all saying he had the golden shovel and he was Super Cena and y'all was sick of it, y'all was booing him and all this stuff. Now y'all saying don't go. He's doing the best thing possible. This man, he's making either good movies or average movies or straight to Netflix movies, and he's doing all right. What's the DC character he's doing right now?
Peacemaker.
He's doing voiceover commercials. He's doing hefty commercials. He's all right. Let him go.
He's the host for Shark Week.
He's the host for Shark Week.
He really is.
Let him go. Because if he comes back, y'all say, oh, he's just still in time for the young guys.
Hey, they do say that. That's true.
No, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. No, let him go. And then, because guess what? The only thing I'm saying that's kind of fucked up is that he's trying to steal the thunder for another guy that said he's retiring, named Bryan Danielson, that's also doing the same thing. But I'm not talking about that right now. This is a whole different show. I'm just saying that no, don't do that. Y'all do this shit on everything, not just wrestling. I remember people used to hate Kobe since we brought up basketball. I remember boo him when he come to your town. Boo this man, y'all know he good. Boo him. When he retired, I love Kobe. We're gonna miss Kobe. Y'all gonna do the same thing with LeBron fucking leave. Y'all did the same thing when Michael Jordan left. Y'all gonna do the same thing. So why now all of a sudden, when this man say he retired, you're gonna say, no, don't leave us. Okay, come back and win another title, John.
Yep.
Because it's weird.
Go, John. Oh wait, my bad. Wrong Johnson.
That Earn. How dare you?
Are they rebooting the Ernest movies with John Cena? I would watch that. But
oh my God!
Cena,
I don't know if y'all have kids. But does it look like an old, washed-up version of Bimpy?
But with John Cena,
Stormy just broke character, y'all. This Martin.
No, because with John Cena,
that's not how everybody got quiet when you said that too. Like,
look, because when John
Cena
his
shoulder was covering my face because y'all didn't see what I did.
Because when Trish came out, she was like, "Oh, I got a special surprise," and then the music hit. I think, like a lot of people, like I just looked at the TV and was like, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" Well,
clap for that man. Clap for that man. Clap for him.
Because John is like, you're trying to the same thing everybody blamed The Rock for doing during Cody's moment. You say John Cena tried to do it for a pay-per-view. Hey, let's forget about what's happening. Let's make this about me. You had your world champion in the main event. Who was the first one at the microphone at the press conference? John Cena. Solo pinned the world champion. Who got the first questions? John Cena.
Oh, yeah, he
took
cooked
it. He took moment.
Oh, yeah,
and he made it about himself. And that's what I talk about sometimes when you're trying to be a good neighbor. Even though you know that what you have is good, you have to be able to take a step back and let others get their shine. And I've seen this countless times with John Cena. No matter what color T-shirt, you always make sure that you get the moment. That right there, that reminded me of when you beat Rey Mysterio for no reason on a Monday Night Raw. After Rey Mysterio worked all night to get the title shot, and you showed up and you became champion. I've seen John Cena do this countless times. Now, no question, John Cena will go down as one of the greatest. But last night, that could have been a women's world title match. You could have done something else to build up something. You could have saved that moment for DIY having their tag win. That could have been on the
Oh, God.
instead of being on the SmackDown. But no.
Wow, sir.
Is it kind of like
he's
how
on
Wild
fire.
Card? Is it kind of how like John Cena's moment? It's kind of like what Wild Card did to you just recently, a few hours ago. He came in
That's
and he
what Wild
kind
Card
of
tried to do.
Tried to do.
I like that.
I'm just gonna clap for this man. That boy good. That boy good right there. That boy good. That boy good. Oh, that boy good.
But that's how I felt.
Didn't John Cena do this shit last year at Money in the Bank? This same scenario?
No, well, he
Did
came
he?
back to face Roman.
Yeah, no.
wrong.
No. Last year, Money in the Bank, he came out and promised London a WrestleMania. I'm not gonna forget that.
You're right.
Was that?
You're right.
Was that Money in the Bank?
It was at Money in the Bank. He came out, and that's when he beat up Grayson Law, Grayson guy. Grayson.
Oh yeah, because he invited him on the show, if I'm not wrong, didn't he?
Exactly.
When the Waller effect.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So hear me out. For a long-term story, Grayson Waller, John Cena, WrestleMania 41.
No, it has to be Randy Orton.
Listen,
Give me.
I don't want
If
Grayson
it's not Randy, and if it's not Randy or Cody at WrestleMania, then it has to be Randy and Cena.
Yes. Randy should be his last opponent. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you should go with a young guy." Let's go with the numbers. The last two young guys he put up, they sucked after that.
Yes.
Austin Theory and Solo.
But is it their fault? But is it really Austin Theory's fault? Because Roman made it clear your dad's not here no more.
That killed everything that Abe was trying to build with Theory. When he said that in the ring, it was a wrap.
It killed him,
yes.
But John thought that
there's no but. No,
there is a but. It's a big but, and I'm going to talk about that but because I love to talk about butts. Here we go.
And you cannot lie.
I will not. No, I'm not. But no, John Cena thought he would be the savior for that young man's career. But at the same time, he kind of warned him.
The match was bad.
I'm gonna give John that much credit. He did warn him. He says it's a lose-lose situation. You beat me. What do you think they're gonna talk about the next day? No one talked about Austin Theory. Hell, no one didn't give a damn when he lost the title.
Well, if I'm not wrong, in the promo battle, he said the statement. Unlike you, they don't have to pipe in cheers when I talk.
Yeah, as I said, he kind of warned him. But then let's go with Solo. Solo was unstoppable. He did not lose, not as much as he lost. I think that was his first loss after John Cena for a while, and then he started losing and losing. And let's go. He didn't win much after that John Cena match. Correct? He went like 0 for something.
Yeah,
okay?
I think too with Theory, when Roman ethered him, that started it.
It's understandable.
I think Roman said something too.
I'm gonna say that
everybody was just like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Did you just say timeout? Sorry. Flag on the play. Where's my flag at? Which
one?
Flag on the.
Which one?
Flag on the play. Did Ziggy just say that Roman ethers Austin
Theory?
Yeah.
Oh my! He hit him with the ether though.
Hey, listen. We can't keep using "they not like us." Okay, we gotta go with something else.
No, you can keep using that.
I want to say either way, we can still use that because it was Madison Square Garden, and he did have that Money in the Bank. After that, he didn't. This boy tried cashing the Money in the Bank with U.S. title. That didn't work. Survivor. Let's go with the Survivor Series. They used his Titantron for the.
So with John Cena, right? He said that he gonna work the Big Four on his final run, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you make his matches? Make every one of them a open challenge? Like he'll come out and say, "Hey, the last time is now. So if you want some, come get some." And that's we figure out who he's gonna go against at every Big Four.
I make a couple of those, but the Royal Rumble, I if I was him, I'd join in the Royal Rumble. I won't have a match. I join. If this is gonna be your last Royal Rumble, won't you be in the Royal Rumble?
And make him go to like the Final Four. Yeah,
let him come in at 30.
Tease it.
No. No, don't make him come in at 40. Make him come in.
Number
No, I
27.
would be nice. Make him be the first two.
29.
No. Don't
No.
doing
You
justice.
can't
No,
have
hear
to
me
be the
out.
first two.
No,
Why not?
hear him out because I'm right where he at now. If you make him the
Because
first two,
if
you
this
make him
is
feel like he's
Yes.
still got a chance, and
Yes.
he'd be the freaking the what they call the marathon man, the Royal Rumble. He had the longest time and stuff like that.
Give him his.
And watch
Yes.
this: the person that eliminate him be Randy Orton.
Yes.
Ooh, or you make one of them, if he has the belt at Mania, Braun Breaker John Cena for the IC title.
That's the belt he never won. He never won that belt either.
Because now you can do the promos of like, son, I've been where you've been. Oh yeah, but you've never faced nobody like me. Forget your open challenge. I want you. There is no open challenge. I'm calling you out, John.
You can see. I mean, you can see.
We talked about that earlier. Tone.
Yeah,
John Cena. I was saying John Cena versus Gunther, and John Cena goes for that 17.
I said that too. Yeah, we're on the same mindset. It's not
for the
Braun,
17.
And you can have Gunther looking at him like, John, you're not the same man. You're a reflection of
yourself.
yourself.
I can see that. He'll mess with his whole feelings.
Yeah, he like I get to retire. I get to retire John Cena and beat him.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if Gunther? Imagine if Gunther does retire John Cena. Can you imagine the promos or the push or the legitimacy of Gunther being the Cena? Yeah,
because you can make up for the match we got robbed of last year. We can make up for the Lesnar match we didn't get. So now you have Gunther, Cena.
And what's the other thing we could do with that title?
Because you know one thing about John Cena, he always goes super Captain America mode when he's fighting a foreigner.
There you go. Now y'all we're on the same page. Yep.
Whenever Cena faced a foreigner, that man turned into Captain Steve Rogers.
Ex Rusev.
I must break you.
Cena has always been
Suzuki.
Who?
Yeah.
It was back on SmackDown. The guy was named Suzuki, and him and Cena was feuding over the Japanese guy.
Stop.
Remember that?
Don't bring that up.
I'm just saying, but that was the origin of when he turned into Super Captain America.
Because I remember what he said about that to that poor girl in his rap. Oh.
Because I remember, probably like a lot of people who probably wasn't watching CNN, we found out about Bin Laden through John Cena when he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have conquered." And I was like, "Is this a promo?"
Well, you gotta remember though, when John became the guy, like he was the guy. This dude was a Marine all of a sudden. He stopped wearing jerseys and
Cena
so
was
he
so
became
good.
He started doing this now. It was no more C Nation. It was something else.
It was
no more Chain Gang. Now it's C Nation. You salute. You do the salute and all that stuff. So yeah, I get where you're going.
So John Cena is one of the few people who made you forget he's really not that. John Cena legit had people thinking he really was in the military.
Yeah,
that's how good
that's
he was.
True.
And it's like, because there was people arguing like, "Oh man, Cena was a former Marine." No. He played a Marine. No, he was in the military. No.
It was an insult.
Randy Orton was the one that was a Marine.
Well, it was supposed to be Randy Orton.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't one of the movies, but it didn't.
I thought he was in 2.
He was in 12 rounds. So
he was in 12 rounds.
12 rounds.
Yes, 12 rounds. But
I'm sorry. I think of Ted DiBiase. I'm sorry.
So Randy was supposed to get it, but his old unit said, if you do that, that's very disrespectful because
he went AWOL.
He went AWOL. So don't use him. Okay, well, we're thinking John Cena. Well, who's that? Here, check it out. He nailed the audition. And then Cena said, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. They brought in Ted DiBiase, and then The Miz took over. And it all went crazy.
The Miz carried that whole movie series. Shout out to The Miz.
The last one, if you saw the last Marine movie, you want to talk about over the top? They had Shawn Michaels, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Summer Rae.
It was the Expendables, WWE version of Expendables. That's what it was. Listen, Miz carried that shit always to the trick DVD movies. It is what it is. But
hey, if you didn't have cable, them WWE film movies used to hit.
That was Tubi before.
I'm about to say it was Tubi before Tubi got
WWE films.
Hey, if y'all don't remember, like growing up,
yeah, I know y'all remember this right here.
You had to get the WWE films.
What about when he went over? You know, he went over and got that IWGP. No
How
one want to
dare
talk
you,
about
sir.
that.
You disrespect me, right? No, I'm out of here.
He used to salute like this. Y'all remember he saluted like this?
I'm out of here. He just disrespected me,
man.
Like New Japan. This disrespect.
But we do have to move forward.
Yes,
We do
main
have
event.
one more match. We have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes, Randall Keith Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Randolph.
Can we use this? I need to tell people the difference between winning clean, because they were like, "Oh, he beat Cody clean." Like, no, he beat Cody with shenanigans. He did not beat him
Who thought
clean.
that was clean?
That was not
clean.
A dusty finish.
That's the cleanest shenanigans. Yeah, that's the cleanest shenanigans. Clean is not a referee bump, and that referee got fucked up. And that doctor.
I think he is officially the greatest referee, because I've seen referees get like thumped and they just unalive themselves in the middle of the ring. This man got slammed into the steel steps, came back, still did the count.
Yes.
Nobody else had to come out. The match was. It could have been. I get the story they're trying to tell us of Solo is on this new war path of forget it.
They're trying to legitimize him.
Acknowledge me. But the issue is you got somebody who has swag next to you. So you guys remember when you got first day of school, you got your outfit laid out, you went to the mall, you made sure everything was laid out nice and clean, you got on your brand new shirt, brand new jeans. At the time it was Jabos. You made sure your Jabos had the rubber bands at the bottom. If that's what you guys used to do, you had your ankle socks all set up, you going in, shoes all clean, and you get to school and you hear, oh, look what he got on. And you think they talking about you. But right behind you is the guy with the new digital belt buckle, and he has his name going across the belt buckle with the LED belts. So all that work you went into it just to get outshined. That's what happened with Jacob Fatu. He did this one little dance move leaving out, and that's all everybody's been talking about is, oh, Jacob.
I tell you about Jacob right now. It was not even a wrestling move he did. It's a wrestling move he took that got the crowd crazy. When you take a Randy Orton through the ropes DDT and you just pop the fuck up and Randy get ready for the RKO and he looks at you like, oh shit. That I was like, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. Because
comment section.
You're facing Samoans. You're facing Samoans, okay? Two things you don't do with Samoans. You don't headbutt them and you don't DDT them. They supposed to pop the fuck up. That man popped up and looked at Randy like, Randy's like, oh.
When Randy did the coil, he was like, oh.
And he did the slow look up like
he's like, oh shit. Then again, this WWE is always suspected for Jacobs to show all his move sets in this match. No, you gonna get a taste. You gonna get a sample. You get
sample size.
You get sample. But the whole purpose of this whole thing was Solo to get the pin on Cody, so he could be number one contender. So he got the match at SummerSlam, and possibly we'll see something happen in the future where maybe Roman come back or somebody.
This is the setup for Roman.
It's a setup. That's all it is. But damn, y'all say that was a clean victory. He did not beat Cody clean. He did not beat Cody. In fact, one thing that it was not talking about. Why nobody talking about? We almost had a power driver from Kevin Owens.
Your service is nervous.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. Your service is nervous like someone with stage fright, friend.
No. I'm good.
Okay. Oh, you're back. There you go.
So why
your service is like a shy stripper? It's just not gonna work.
Oh God, that's definitely not gonna work. Why nobody talk about we almost had a package power driver that I've been begging for Kevin Owens to do for years. He almost did it, but we got a botched low blow.
I'm willing to let him slide since we did see him hit his head, and he may have been concussed.
No, he hit his head hard.
I want to say he was concussed. I just said bam, But
I just think that Jacob Fatu, he's the most over Jacob since John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, see, I think you might have muted yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go.
I said his name is my name too.
That's right.
Because whenever we go out, the people always
People
shout.
always shout, "There goes John Jacob Jingerheimer Smith."
La 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 la. Okay.
But no, the match succeeded. The match succeeded, and you needed somebody to get that extra heat to go against Cody, because Cody is a super mega baby face. He's big here in the neighborhood. Everybody loves Cody, but he didn't have somebody at his level to be what Roman was to him. Now we have it in Solo, and the crazed character of, I gotta be Tribal Chief, you gotta acknowledge me. So now we have that going. So it's exciting to see what's the next step.
So I want Solo against Kevin Owens at SummerSlam.
No, I want.
So you're gonna have him skip Cody?
No, I said not Solo. I'm sorry. I want Jacob against Kevin Owens.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
But real quick, a couple of things about that match that people kind of like looking past. Just a little bit, I think, is yes, that potential concussion that Tonga had, but then also, Corey Graves kept on saying this is the best shape Jacob Fatu has ever been in. They kept on bringing this is the best shape that he. The fact that we constantly give WWE criticism about not bringing up or not acknowledging other wrestlers' background or their previous workplace or the previous work. The fact that they keep, I mean, yes, they're not dropping names like MLW. They're not doing that yet. But the fact that they're acknowledging he was heavier, but this is the best that he's ever looked. And this is also a shot. Everybody keeps saying that the WWE starves their wrestler. They starve them. They make them go through this. They make them change their bodies. They make them change it for the best. Because look what happened with Paul White. Oh, sorry, the Big Show. Look at Gunther. Look at all these heavier guys, heavy-set guys who are now able to have a better career, a little longer-lasting career because they got in better shape.
I also want to talk about how Michael Cole
he was scared
about this. He said,
"Oh my God, no,
he said
no."
Like, we joke about Jay, but on a serious note, the WWE had to talk to Canada authorities to bring Jacob over.
Yeah,
I was like, damn. They said that shit.
What pissed me off?
One thing before Graves said it. Okay.
One thing that pissed me off, and it really grind my gears, ruffled my feathers, pissed me. I was pissed off to the highest point of festivity. Michael Cole was more scared of that match and the stuff that happened at that announce table than he was when when Nikki Cross walks up to him and hands him the damn box. So you're more scared of that than a creepy ass girl that looks like the Ring coming at you.
He probably was scared.
Explain that.
Frozen. He probably was frozen scared.
Explain that. How are you scared of that but not scared of that? Tell me. I'll wait.
I don't know. Frozen.
You know how sometimes you get scared? It's sort of like if you ever had a sleep paralysis episode where you just can't move, you're just stuck and you're frozen. That's what I think the Y6 effect have on him. But in this one, this is a legit. We've seen Cole get hurt by people before in the past. If you know, you know.
I did right.
But that's why they put. That's why one of the reasons why he was inside the box. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic
box. But I do like how
Corey
worded his stuff, because Michael Cole was like, "Oh, I don't think fans are used to this." He goes, "Oh, well, if you know, Jacob. Like, this is the best shape. Trust me, if you've seen his other work, just go to YouTube and type in his name." Like, he was putting it over, and then Cole with the extra. Then Cole with the extra line.
He told Cole go Google it.
Yeah.
He said Google him.
But the thing is, he's not lying.
Because Cole was like, "Oh, I've never seen Jacob." "Oh, trust me, Michael, Google him." And then Cole was like, "If you're wondering, Triple H had to go have a sit down with the authorities here in Canada and make promises just to get Jacob here." And I'm like, man, that's they're really going out. That's how when sometimes if the machine is behind you, they will make sure to get you over with a certain story.
And they did. They got Jacob over, and he got himself over. He got himself over in the ring too. Just like his facial expressions, his posture is like when he popped up and did that bleh, bleh. I was like, bleh. I mean, I felt it too. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I was like, bleh. I was like, bleh.
So I got a question for y'all. So how long y'all think it takes for him to be a champion?
Who, Jacob?
Are we counting?
Yes.
Are we counting WrestleManias? Let's do it. Count WrestleManias. I say one WrestleMania. After this WrestleMania, he will become either I say a mid-card champion. One WrestleMania.
Bad blood, and he beats LA.
Because we had to go through this bloodline thing. Once you go through this bloodline thing, then
he can
work
branch
on a
out.
solo career. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go within one WrestleMania. Yeah,
I'm going Bad Blood, LA Knight. Yeah.
Because I don't know why, but I'm seeing God as tag team champion. Yes, I still call him God as tag team champions, and I see Jacob winning the big card title.
Because remember, there still is one more looming out there we got coming.
He's there. It's just that when he gonna come out? Because I thought he was gonna come out.
When the ref got hit, it looked like there was a leg up under the ring. Maybe it was Mitra, but I could have sworn I saw somebody's leg up under the ring. When the referee went into the steel steps and the tarp came, I could have sworn I saw a leg up under the ring.
Could have been.
Unless they have crew members that be up on.
Yeah, you know they got cameras and TVs under there, so never know.
Well, all right, boys. All in all, what would y'all say Money in the Bank was if y'all were to give it a grade, or as our thumbnail says, how many stars would you give Money in the Bank?
As a whole,
3.5.
As a total whole,
3.5.
The pay-per-view as a whole,
3.2. I'm going 3.2.
I'm going with a grade. I ain't doing that damn starship. My name is not Meltzer. It's a C plus.
That's what
I say B
plus. C plus.
So
I
letter
say
grade C plus,
a
stars
C.
3.2. Comment section, leave
C.
yours too. You guys participate.
Yeah, in the comments, what y'all think? Graded or star rate, however you want to do.
I give it a star rating. We're going out of 5.
Yeah. No, we don't do no fucking.
But letter
6,
grade
7.
C plus, stars.
Yeah, how many stars you got? How many stars you give this?
I give it 3.2.
As you see
right
here,
I
T.O.
like my picture.
T.O.
You guys
gave
gave me a drink in the hand. That's pretty cool.
As y'all see in the thumbnail, T.O. gave the Drew McIntyre Money in the Bank match a 5-star rating right here. So, what do you guys think?
Don't wish that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
We pissed off a lot of people with this damn thumbs.
Hey, y'all see Stormy in the bottom?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Hey guys,
But,
look, we reached 1,000. We reached 100. Not 100 messages in the chat. Get a
100
one for
messages
that.
in the chat.
You guys give yourselves a round of applause. Thanks for participating.
Yes, sir.
Our man said 2
Stormy.
stars.
So, but you need to do the thing that you do when you ask a question. You wait, and then you answer. You didn't do that.
Oh no, the door to
That hurt my
explore.
feelings.
So to the comic section. How do you feel about solo pinning Cody Rhodes? I like that part too. I do think it can help build. Oh, what's that?
He got this shit.
Oh, Jacob was nice. But what about Randy Orton? Did you notice how Randy Orton looked at Cody throughout the match? I saw that too. You guys are great at looking at details in wrestling.
Yay! So what's next on the agenda?
But we have a quick
I
message.
love the neighborhood. I love the neighborhood.
We have a quick video to play from the good old neighborhood of the Storm, and we'll be right back to go into NXT Heatwave.
Wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day.
Oh, hey friends. I didn't see you there. Welcome to another episode of Stormy's Neighborhood. You know, after watching SmackDown, I've realized that there's a lot going on that sometimes a lot of us as fans, we won't agree with, like the booking of certain people, how certain people get their push, or even the presentation. But it sort of reminds me of this. You see that alley? Like, let's look at that building. That building used to have something, but now it's just run down. That's what us as fans can sometimes do when we look at certain storylines. We could take something that was once nice and we could just run it down with our negativity. So I say, we be positive. We look forward to what the possibility can be. We give stuff time. So that way, it can be nice for all. Leave a comment down below. Let me know who you think is going to win Money in the Bank. I'm Stormy, and thanks for visiting the neighborhood. Bye now.
I love the neighborhood. I love the neighborhood. I can't wait to go to St. Louis. I can go to the neighborhood.
Oh, I can't wait to have you.
Shout out to Stupid, bro.
Beautiful neighborhood.
All right, man. So for those that were aware, earlier today we had the NXT Heatwave pay-per-view as well.
PLE.
To follow up. Oh, I'm sorry, PLE Premium Live Event to follow up Money in the Bank, and a lot of people are saying that they really enjoyed the pay-per-view. I'm sorry, the PLE, for what it was worth. I mean, we had a lot of moving pieces. We even crowned some new champions. So let's go ahead and get into it, if we may. The first match, we have North American champ Obafemi versus Wes Lee.
Wes Lee. You want to talk about small and a giant fight? That was scary. He got thrown around so many times, but he did show that he does have that fighting spirit. But sometimes it's okay to stop. And tonight, he should have stopped at some moment.
This man took a F10. That was not an F5. That was an F10.
Wait, tell me, you said F10?
It was an F10.
He did what Brian Cage normally does.
No, it's like Brian Cage and Brock Lesnar put together with the ancestors behind them.
Wakanda forever.
It's like if y'all ever had an older little brother and they do like a wrestling move on you and you get hurt and you like, please don't tell mom. Here. I'll let you listen to my radio, my boombox. You could play my PlayStation anytime you want to. Just don't tell mom. Don't tell mom. That man ragdolled the crap out of that young man. I was scared for him. It kind of reminded me of John Cena and Brock Lesnar.
Under the ring, I was like, oh. Are you talking about the SummerSlam Lesnar match? That one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
I mean, I did not.
Suplex City.
I didn't expect West to win this match anyway. So,
but at least give a violent effort. There was an effort. There was no effort. But they're building this man.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be. Of course it's gonna be effort, but I didn't think he's gonna win.
I thought his friends would come out to help him. Maybe have some little rascals behind him.
They can go back in the back and smoke some. That's about it. I don't know, but yes, Oba is a freaking star. They really believe in him. I think they already teased it. Him and not Trick no more.
If I'm not wrong, ain't he brand new too? Ain't he's also like considered green? Like he just started wrestling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The WWE Performance Center is definitely cooking some new stars. So I really do want to stop hearing that these big promotions are not building stars, because they really are. It's just not the stars that you want. So you will say that they're not building anything, but they really are. But my biggest fear is when they do make it to the main roster, there's not enough time on TV to give them their shine, because you have too much stuff, and you are relying on the past storylines of past wrestlers and not giving enough credit or faith into the new ones. I don't know if any of y'all church going folk, but in the Bible it says, all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. I think that's what we need to do in the wrestling community. Look at me preaching. Shout out to All Star.
So I did fantasy book something with Oba if you guys would like to hear it. So I said, let's really amp up the factions we got on SmackDown. And you have Cody Rhodes come out to cut a promo about how, this new bloodline is really getting on his side. He doesn't feel like dealing with the new bloodline. And MVP comes out and goes, my thoughts exactly. And hit the ring, you have Omos and Oba run down on Cody. And out comes the Almighty, and he holds up Cody Rhodes and he says, it's time I get back what I never lost. New Hurt Business 2.0 of Lashley, Oba, and Omos with MVP as the mouthpiece.
Ooh.
What y'all think?
That won't work. That would not work. That will not work. Do you know why? If you don't mind me, I'm gonna quote Kanye West during the Hurricane Katrina interview.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Please don't.
WWE do not care about the black wrestlers.
He said it. I'm thinking.
I mean, look at him.
I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this because he got the.
He has it.
He got the black championship. First of all, I'm thinking this though. They gonna give him a long time reign with that, but they want him to be NXT champion. They want him to be NXT champion. They already teased it when once Trick won it. He looked at it like, when I'm done with this, I go after that. Like he already won it, so I think they just if he go on the main roster, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it at one.
Oh, you think they're gonna what does everybody like to call it? Nerf him?
However you want to say it, sugarcoat it. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna do what they're doing with Braun Breaker.
Nah. No. Do you know why? Do you know why?
Are you gonna repeat what you just said?
Oh no! I'm not gonna do that. But you know why?
Fuck it,
because unlike Braun Breaker, he's just the wrong shade of white.
Lord, I can't even do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's what makes
I'm just
Ziggy
saying.
awesome.
Come
He's
on.
Ready with the sound effects.
I mean, this thing is, I'm sorry. Like some people might. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. People might take that the wrong way. People might say that I'm an atheist, but I'm not. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. We know, and we've seen it done multiple times in the WWE's history. If you're not that side of, if not on that side of the fence, you're really not gonna get that push unless it's Black History Month. But once midnight strikes, 12:01 strikes, be prepared to hear, oh my God, it's Brock Lesnar. And there goes your title.
I'm surprised we didn't see him in NXT yet, but that's a whole different story.
It never fails. So I feel bad. I feel bad, but I just don't think that once he goes to the main roster, he's going to get lost in the sauce. He's going to be in catering, playing spades with MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Omos. They all four going to be in there playing spades. You know what? Even that, they may even be playing dominoes.
I don't think that he's going to. This is what I think we're going to do. Like, let's just say they're going to do this. They go bring him up after WrestleMania. He gets that's the first night he get the grand entrance, the grand applause, all that stuff. And depending on how they're going to do, I don't know, a little winning streak here and there, him facing a bunch of local nobodies or indie wrestlers from the local city that they at, until they give him a proper storyline. It depends on the first proper storyline he get. Because one thing about like T.O. just said, if it's Black History Month, you know he's gonna get a major TV time. But if and this is a big if, I'm talking about main roster if they continue to make him a dominant player, he might have a shot. Not saying he'll be WWE champion. No, I ain't gonna go that far. But he might have a shot to be on just having TV time and having some banger matches, maybe. Because we're still talking about main roster where the average TV time match is
About 7 minutes.
10
But
minutes?
what if before that though? But what if before the main roster, they use him as the catalyst of this new deal with TNA, and you have him become the TNA World Champion? You have him beat Moose. That's what I'm saying. You have him go over on Moose to really solidify that deal, because we saw at the end of Heatwave the possibility of the next threat coming for the NXT champion. So now they send over their big threat for their world champion in Oba Fema.
Wait. Are you calling Mr. Henry a threat?
Yes, I am.
You really believe in him, don't you?
Guys, it just clicked in my head. History has, if it's WWE history, it always repeats itself. We are doomed to repeat the past of the WWE. He's going to make his appearance, his main roster appearance, at the Rumble, like every other big guy in WWE. He's gonna go to the Rumble and like Wakanda forever, and then Braun Strowman.
So what if that's
Omos.
when Moose comes? We get the face off, Moose and Oba in the Rumble.
Not even that. While he was saying that, I pictured. Ain't this the same thing they did with Braun Breaker?
Yes, it is.
When he said that, I'm thinking the same thing. Braun Breaker.
Am I right or am I wrong?
He came to the Royal Rumble. He destroyed a couple people, and then all of a sudden he's on the main roster like probably the next 2 weeks on SmackDown. Then he got drafted.
Carmelo too.
Carmelo.
Yep. So here we go. There we go.
I don't know. I don't know.
But does that make sense though? What I just said though, it makes sense too. That's the way that they're going to introduce him to the WWE casual fan who doesn't watch NXT.
Right. I mean, it's there, but I mean, he is for what I've seen. I saw him live, and then for the next two PLEs that they had, this dude got something with him in the NXT. I'm afraid when he goes to the main roster. It's scary because every time they have something huge in NXT, they get like it never happened when they get to the main roster. Like you just said, look at Carmelo. Carmelo was the A champion, not once but twice. Then he became the NXT champion. And he on the main roster, it's like it never happened.
They stopped talking about it.
Well, except for when the qualifier, I think before that he was on a nice little losing streak.
Right. So, well, he got on his resume that he pinned Randy Orton. So he had that on his resume, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Oba Femi, Wakanda forever.
Shout out to him. Next match we had Kalani Jordan and Soul Ruka speaking. Yeah, the future and people. And I'm kind of using the notes off of Bleacher Report. The guys that wrote this article, they really love this match, and it seemed like the few people that I've talked to really enjoyed this match.
I want to clap loud when you're talking.
So this match could be when.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this match could be when they go to the campuses or when they do their NILs. They can show this match and go, "Hey, if you stick to the program, if you listen to us and take our advice, this can be you. This can be you." Because Soul Ruka went to my school, the University of Oregon. She was on the aerobic acrobatics team there, on the national championship team there. Kalani, former gymnast, and you got never wrestled, 2 different backgrounds. Now look at them cooking. Everybody looking forward to her hitting the Soul Snatcher. Kalani using her gymnastic skills in it. But this match for sure, when they go to them tryouts and go, "Hey, if you stick to the program, follow our guidelines, and if you are committed, like we are committed with you, this can be you. This is that match you can show.
I'm just laughing.
They're even going as far as saying that Sol Ruka can jump into the NXT Women's Championship scene based off of this performance, and no one would be upset at that.
For sure. I agree.
Yeah, and
no one's saying she will win, but just saying like she could start kind of getting into that title picture.
The reason
she also has Vans.
The reason why she was wearing a pair of Vans. The reason why I would say no one would have a problem with that, but then again, you pretty much will have some people have a problem with that. They actually watch NXT, but that match, you gotta remember these girls they just got into business 1-2 years ago, but they had this. I've been impressed with this match when it comes to the females in NXT. This I'm gonna say on the same level as, bear with me when I say this, Sasha Banks against Bayley take over Brooklyn. Not saying equally, but that we're talking about this match as a show stealer is why I'm comparing.
That's big shoes. But
they're gonna revisit.
I'm saying not saying that it's better. When I'm talking about, we're talking about this match heavenly and giving it much praise, almost the same way we gave that match talk and the heavy praise that it did at that time. I'm not saying, like I said, this because the way we talking about it. Now, did I think this match was going to be the conversation before? No. Well, I watched it and I was impressed, and I was like, "Ooh!" I was loud as hell in this room, like, "Ooh, goddamn! I didn't know she could do all that." Blah blah. The Poison Ronda, that's what the Poison Ronda remind me of how the crowd was when Bayley did the Sasha in Brooklyn. Almost the same reaction from that crowd from a Canadian crowd to a New York crowd in Brooklyn. When they did that same move, they all popped for it. I gotta give them that credit. And like I said, we could have a everybody can have a straight up debate about every match on that pay-per-view, and they gonna give that match the much respect and praise it deserves.
Another thing about this match was it also helped. This is how you get somebody over when there's talks about they really shouldn't have got it, because the main talk when she won that ladder match was it should have been Sol. It should have this was Sol's moment.
Yeah. But
now you put them both one-on-one. Yes, it started off slow. There was a little bit of miscues, but again, you got to remember they both are still technically by the booking of it, they're green. So this is something else, like a match I can show people in the neighborhood. Like, hey, if you guys truly look at something, you got somebody who had the negativity, who got somebody who people are saying she's only in this position because of who she's dating. When she won that belt, the first thing, she got the Bronny James experience. Oh, you only here because of this person, the nepotism. But you got the darling and Sol Ruka. But she also has the negativity on her where people going, oh, you're only liked because you're using someone else's finisher. So now they're both in it. You got the crowd of you only here for this versus you only got this for this. And we didn't even get to see the move happen of everybody what they wanted to see with Sol. So now we got that potential. Oh, what if Sol would have hit that Soul Snatcher on Kalani? We didn't get to see it. But it was nice to see Kalani stuck to her game, did it. I was thinking, ooh, will we see a potential heel turn here from one of them?
Or a rematch?
They both worked in this two-bait.
We definitely get a rematch.
Oh, because this was another rare case of another thing people say doesn't work. Babyface versus babyface. That's the main thing you hear a lot of times. You can't have two babyfaces in a match. Tonight we had it, and it cooked.
I mean, I thought, now me being me, I thought someone was going to turn on someone because she stood right behind her too long. I like they didn't need.
Yeah, I thought so.
Commercial turn. Right, they didn't need commercial yet. They didn't need commercial yet. She stood behind her, but she was behind doing this. Like, oh, she about to attack her. But then went to commercial. Like, oh, that's different.
Like, she hit it with the, you know what?
Yeah. So I mean, we could prior rematch, like you just said, she didn't hit her finisher, which was good because again, if y'all want to be an old school fan base and worked with Triple H and Batista and worked with Kenny Omega, Okada, like that. Like when they got the rematch, they said, you know what could have sealed the deal? I would have hit my finisher. The truth.
If I'm not wrong, that was the origin of the Ospreay feud. I didn't hit the one. Like you only beat me because I didn't hit the one wing angel. If I'm not wrong, remember there was that beef of like you didn't hit the I didn't hit the one wing
for Osprey and Kenny.
Yeah, if I'm not remember
Kenny
kept saying all he got to do is hit the one wing angel.
Yeah,
It's a wrap.
he did it.
Yeah,
he did it on Wrestle Kingdom with it.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, all I got to do is hit that one move.
Now
Kenny
you can
do that with Soul going. If I hit the Soul snatch, you know that belt is mine.
Now, I was saying with Kenny Omega and Okada, the first one, he never did it. In the second time,
that's who it was. I'm sorry, I had it mixed up. That's who it was. I remember one of them
time he did it. The second time the match, he did it, but his foot touched the rope. Then when he did it the third time they faced, he finally got in the middle of the ring and did it. And won.
You see that? You see, guys? You see that? Sometimes it's okay if you make a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
You take in the knowledge, you listen, you reassess, and you go about it. You don't argue back. You don't have to fight back. It's okay if you make a mistake.
Okay, be wrong sometimes.
Also, speaking of knowledge, Kalani Jordan is reportedly dating Carmelo Hayes, and Sol Ruka is reportedly dating Tyler Bate. Two great wrestlers. I mean, on top of what they're already learning in the PC, you already know these guys are probably helping them, with their moves and different things like that. So,
it's showing in the moveset. It's showing.
Yeah, she just did a move she have never did in her whole career, which was the surfboard.
See,
and
that's what I'm saying.
That's her character is a surfer. So when she did the Mexican stretch surfboard, like holy shit, who taught her that? Well, we all know who taught her that. So,
and she's coming off. She was in that group of remember when everybody was turned their ACL? She was part of that group too.
Yeah, she got hurt.
Yeah, she really got hurt.
It was her, Dakota, and Cora.
That's right, Cora Jade. Yeah.
Oh, and Nikita.
Something was in the water in Florida. Don't know.
So, but yeah, everyone that I've heard didn't have anything bad to say about it, including the guys on the panel. So we'll keep it moving to the next match, which was a tag team match with the Supersonic Duo, also known as Nathan Frazier and Axiom, versus Chase University.
I was
so what were your guys' thoughts on that?
Chase U should have won.
Chase
U gets done dirty. They are former tag champs, but still.
I mean, you know what? I could not go wrong either way. That match was actually good. See, that's what I'm saying. It was like, all right, follow that. Well, okay, we followed it. It was good. They followed it. I think they're doing another story based that, okay, with Rich Holland on their side, which I know I still don't like his ass, but when he's on their side, they win more. And now that he wasn't on their side, they lost. So they're going with the story like, okay, maybe we need him with us instead of leaving him back home. I don't know. But the match was good. And then we got these two teasing a breakup because he was late. He was late and all this stuff. I mean, the match itself, though, first of all, I didn't know Chase was that damn good. Chase was awesome. When he broke up the pinfall with a Canadian destroyer, shit was crazy. And of course, Duke Hudson, Duke is.
He was the poker. Was he the poker player or something like that?
He was the gambler, I think.
The gambler, yeah.
Or something like that. But he got better.
Stormy. Stormy. Could you talk to our neighbor Enforcer and tell him why it's okay to forgive Rich Holland? Because it seems like Enforcer is really still upset and holding a grudge.
So, Rich Holland, no matter what, Rich, yes, we forgive, but we will never forget what you did, what you took from us, because you cost us, arguably, someone who probably could have been in that WrestleMania spot against Gunther. We probably could have got the closing of New Day and Imperium. But you, and this right here, a lot of times when Rich Holland showed up, it just left a negative stain. And they tried to get everybody back on him when they put him in the Chase U. They tried to do the story of, it's not Ridge's fault. Let's just forgive. But Ridge is the true definition of forgive, but we won't forget. I see what you're mumbling to him right there. I see what you're mumbling to him. Because I think on commentary they said he couldn't make it in time or something. He had travel issues or something. Because he's supposed to be there in Chase U's corner.
No, Chase U said he stayed home.
Okay. But yeah, the match cooked. I think the story they're trying to tell is Frazier's getting the limelight's getting to his head and he's losing focus. So I thought they would lose because of that. But then they got the cooking and doing moves like just let them two go. That's how a high flying tag team is supposed to be. They give me 2005 Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Yeah. That's one thing.
That's a good one.
That's a good one because they run to the ring. Especially, I got a question for y'all. Not really a question, but do y'all? I was just see y'all notice something. Frazier hits. Was that the Phoenix Splash? That's the Phoenix Splash.
Cleaner than Seth.
No. Seth never hits it. I saw a video. I saw a video where they say Seth never hits that move. He always does it perfect, beautiful. But then he do a little fucking Power Ranger roll and stuff because he missed it. But this dude never miss it. Like he hits it. So how come the student does it way better than the teacher? Because y'all know Seth Rollins is his mentor, his senpai, his instructor, you know. He always hits it. I think so.
Because he has Axiom, and Axiom helped him with his calculations. Because remember, Axiom, that's his big thing, is math.
He went to school.
So he helped him with his calculations.
Yeah, he went to school with Scott Steiner. I know. What was that?
Is he glitching? Is he okay?
Oh no, yeah, I'm just chilling in my bedroom.
You just popped in the pop. Nobody else saw that? Okay.
I saw it 3 times. He did 3 times during the show.
I'm just chilling in my bedroom, bro.
Sir. Listen, this show been glitching all day. People coming in from the nightmare realm, and now you going zooming out. I don't know what's going on with this episode. Then you go put that piece of Rich Holland in my face. You know, can we do the next match, please?
Yeah, let me tuck my nephew in right quick. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go to my car right quick. So let's see what the next match was.
Yo, that reminds me of Dragon Ball Z Instant Transmission.
Look at that.
I couldn't stop smoking for you, Joe.
All right. NXT Women's World Championship, Roxanne Pop Rocks Perez versus Lola Vice.
5 Pop Rocks.
5. Not 1.
Pop Rocks.
Not 2. Goddamn, let's keep it real. It was 4.5 because she botched the 4th one. And she said, as a veteran, no, we're going to do this over. I'm not pinning you on the botch. I'm going to pull your ass back. I'm going to do it cleanly.
And even one on the table.
That was all. Yo, shout out to both ladies. That was a good match.
Lola Vice.
That was a banger. And that's a banger. And people fail to realize mixed martial arts fighters, there are legit athletes too. So for them to go to one sport and go to a whole different world, it's different. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot. Look at look at the big names we had: Ken Shamrock, Bobby Lashley, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler. These are legit fighters.
Shinsuke.
Oh, and something I learned, I could have sworn Lola Vice was Puerto Rican. I did not know she was Cuban.
Oh no, she's Cuban.
No, she's Cuban. You
did
can
not
tell.
know that.
You could tell.
Did not know that.
Cuban.
But it was nice tonight. She took it serious tonight. I like that. I like tonight she took it serious. No twerking, none of that. She came in like, hey, I'm finna show you why I got this sign. Why I got this deal.
She twerked with the first 5 minutes, but then she took it seriously. Let's get her this credit. She has improved in her selling.
Oh yeah. She sold that wrist.
She sold that wrist injury.
I did like when Roxanne switched up the crossface because she was on the other arm, but she said, no. I need the one that's hurt. And she slammed it in, then she locked it in. I did like that.
Yeah, so these ladies did good. Now the question is, who's going to beat Roxanne for that title?
The woman who tweeted her after the show.
You caught that, huh, Stormy? Okay.
I did. Cora J said it takes 6 to 9 months to heal from an ACL injury. I tore mine in January.
You know that's an old best
And
friend.
that's an old rivalry.
Yes, sir. Remember the? You remember the skateboard?
Not even that. Hold on. Let's not forget also that Roxanne cursed out CM Punk after she beat Grace.
Yep. And who's CM Punk's other daughter? Cobra Jade.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
AJ Lee Jr.
Let's get it. Let's go.
AJ.
You can also involve
Junior.
You can also involve Booker T too, because they've been low key. Booker T has been added with both world champions. Trick Williams for the last few shows, even in his moveset, has been copying Booker T.
Yeah.
And then Roxanne is like his wrestling daughter.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He trained her.
So then you got
yeah.
So it's like Booker T has been heavy in NXT, and I'm digging it. Like,
look at Trick Williams
intended.
tights tonight.
Yeah.
My name stuff.
I am that because some of the wrestlers.
He did his moves.
I would say some of the wrestlers from Reality Championship Wrestling comes to NXT, so it's a
Booker T did. I'm not Booker T. Trick Williams did Booker T whole moveset tonight in that fatal 4-way.
Yeah,
he did the bookend. Hit the bookend.
The crescent kick.
He did the scissor kick.
He didn't do the scissor kick.
He does that other little kick that he does like the little
side
swipe.
kick.
Yeah, the side kick.
So Booker T was like, man, that's some clean kicks. And old dude was like, yeah, I bet you like those kicks, huh? What you trying to say?
No.
What you talking about?
Hold on. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now. Booker T will get you in trouble. I heard what you said about Stevie Ray. I seen Stevie Ray on Tuesday.
I missed it. What did he say?
So the dude asked him, he said, during the tag team match, he said, if that was your brother, what would you do? He said, I would fire Stevie. You would do what?
He showed up late?
Yeah, he like, I will fire him. Like, I'm gonna tell Stevie. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell Stevie. I'm gonna get Stevie fired.
Talking about Harlem Heat. How accurate was that picture? That thing I posted in our group. How accurate was that?
Oh my god. 100. That's what I'm gonna say. 100. But are we still talking with the ladies or?
So the thing is, how are y'all feeling about Roxanne Perez's title reign right now? That's the main thing.
Way better than her first title reign.
Okay.
It reminds me of when Ciampa, when he went crazy about Goldie. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay. She's starting to hug it too. She's starting to hug it like
that's
Ciampa.
The vibe I'm getting. Like, no, I don't want like my precious Gollum. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Middle Earth.
I'm getting the my precious vibe because when it clicked in her head, like this girl just tried to knock me out. Pop rocks.
Pop rocks.
My precious.
Lord of the Rings. All right, and then we're going into our main event of the evening for NXT Heatwave. We have Trick Williams going in as a champion versus Shawn Spears, Javon Evans, and All Eagle Ethan Page.
That boy, the young OG, bouncy was the MVP. That one who was showing the fuck off.
That boy Javon Evans is nice.
And shout out to my boy right here, Stormy and Wild Card, our brother. I got to talk to them, and I just had to look at y'all looking all professional.
I told him to his face that I hope you're ready when you make the main roster, because if the certain movie comes out during your debut, your match will be sponsored by Into the Spider-Verse.
Hey, sure. I mean, listen.
And everybody was like, "Oh, how could you?" I'm like, if you look at him, he's Miles Morales. That's
he Miles Morales from the Ultimate Verse.
They got this. Yeah. I'm telling you, if Into the Spider-Verse comes out, I get how the boy sponsored Cody Rhodes. That boy right there is going to be sponsored by Into the Spider-Verse.
You heard it here first.
I can hear it now during this match. Oh, look at him! It's like he's going through the verse, Cole.
That dude did some. Now, you ever saw him during his indie days? He actually did some moves from his indie days, and when he did that, dang, what was it?
It's the pause move he do. He didn't do it tonight, but normally he'll jump, pause like in the air, and then go into the flip.
I think he wanted to do it, but he got hit with the chair.
Yeah, it's like crazy, like because I didn't see some stuff, but to go in the air, pause, look at the hard cam, do a twist, hit them it's crazy.
He did He did a corkscrew.
But did you see the other story they sold? Of like I don't want to hurt you, but I have to. When Trick Williams pushed him off the rope.
Oh yeah.
You like chill out, bro.
But
Trick,
then he came back and
yeah.
saved the match. Now this
Trick
is what
was-
I got confused at. If it's no DQ, why does the rope break still matter?
That's a good point.
Because you know he
This is
put.
WWE.
Thank you. You said it.
Because I was like, ain't this?
Thank
I'm
you.
like, this no DQ.
No DQ,
Why did the rope break count?
I mean, this dude came with a white chair and started winging. So
Because I think Ethan had pinned Trick.
yeah,
You know, Young OG put his foot on the rope, and the referee was like, and I was like,
I think you know what? I think
if I look at the rules, I thought this was no DQ.
What do you mean by that?
they gonna talk about they gotta talk about shit like that. Like, yo, you know there's no DQ, so you
Yeah,
could
like-
still count 3.
That falls on the referee. That's the referee
Yeah.
messed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
but Ethan-
personally,
if
I would
Ethan would've
put.
lost. I could have
go
saw
ahead.
him using that as an angle. If he would have lost, I could have saw him in Ava's office like, this is no DQ. Why I should be the champ right now? Like, you know.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, I was shocked.
The Shawn Michaels finish.
I was shocked.
Mhm.
Didn't it end the
Page?
same way how Shawn won the world title? Or
No,
Or was it
this is
just
the same
a
way
regular
the same way he lost it because he super kicked John
that's it.
Cena
The Super Kick
into
John Cena. Yep.
and
But
but
John Cena, yeah,
yeah, but so
John Cena retained.
yeah, I'm trying to think. So Trick hit.
So
Evans.
he need
He did the trick
Evans.
shot.
Boom.
Trick
He
shot
need
to
Evans.
Evans,
He's down.
and then
He need Ethan. Ethan goes into the pin. Right as the ref counted, Sean Spears
On
drags
Spears
him
said,
out. And you got the angle of him going, no.
Right.
He's begging the ref, stop counting.
right.
He's like, stop counting. And the ref is like, it's my job.
On Spears like, if I ain't gonna win, you ain't winning.
Well, I
That's-
don't think
Yeah.
Sean Spears knew about it. I don't think he knew about it because he just did it off of instinct, like, "Oh, bring your ass down." But you, like you said, you see Trick doing no.
It's that image. I hope that's a poster. I need
Bro.
Ethan Page to make that a t-shirt.
I need another camera because I want to see the referee looking at it like,
What?
Yeah, I'm
you know. But that was shout out to Ethan Page. You know, you left probably a cozy spot. You know they didn't know what to do with you.
I
And
mean, has
And
anyone
he got us
won
again.
anyone won the championship this fast?
In NXT,
Like Bobby Roode or somebody.
Kevin Owens.
KO.
Didn't
yeah,
Drew
sorry.
get the title belt pretty quick when he debuted?
Nah, he waited like 2-3 months.
Yeah, KO did get it pretty
KO
quick.
got it in a month. His first match.
Hold on.
Because he fought CJ
Wait,
Parker.
Shinsuke got it pretty quick, it felt like.
No,
he-
Shinsuke did it.
Yes, he waited
It
four
felt quick.
months. No, it felt quick. He came 4 or 5 months.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Let's run down to NXT.
Yeah, because I was just like, man, he got this pretty quick.
Yeah, the only person I can think of is Kevin Owens.
That's a lot of trust. Shout out to Ethan Page, man.
I mean,
Well,
I mean-
Oba, well, it wasn't a world title, but Oba got his title pretty quick. I think it was his first match.
yeah. I'm just like when it comes to Ethan, like I remember Ethan and Evolve, his rivalry with Darby Allin.
They showed it.
Right, they showed his Evolve footage.
This
when
Evolve stuff.
He was a little chubby. He had a little chubby.
He was up there flipping Keith Lee. I'm like, how strong is this dude?
He went to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
He was in part of one of the best tag
Team
teams in the
Canada.
They
North.
teased it.
The
Did
North,
you
I
see-
mean.
Did you see the intro when he stopped at We the North sign and chuckled?
Yeah. You saw
And
him.
then
You saw
Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander.
tweeted
saw what he
that
had on.
logo. I'm like, oh, he's here, and they
You
got
saw what
me.
he had on though.
They got me.
Yeah, no, I'm a resident of the United States. I was like, oh, get some heat, goddammit, get some heat.
They got me.
But
But it's
I
okay,
still
guys.
say it's a weird thing to say this, but this is the one thing I can say that AEW you missed the opportunity with him. You could have
Yes.
the TNT title. You could
Yes.
have did something with him. And you pull him down Ring of Honor, you could have done something with him in Ring of Honor. Something.
He's probably a case of, you know, that song that Usher has. You know,
Which one?
Let It Burn.
it's the new one out there. It has you know, we ain't good, but we still good.
Oh, yeah,
I hate
good,
that way
good.
they made it. It was the right place, or the right one, right place, wrong time. I think that's how it was with AEW.
Maybe you should have kissed
Like, it
Tony
was just
ass.
the wrong time. But now he does have it. Now he
Should
has
get
the right
Tony
moment,
some
right
blow.
time, you know.
We'll see. We'll see
So
what
that
happens.
ain't
With it.
bacon.
I think he'll. I think his run will be similar to what Bobby Roode did.
Oh,
like just a heat magnet.
No, Bobby Roode. No.
But he is a heat magnet.
We cannot. You know what? You need to put some respect on Bobby Roode's name. I don't think
I am. That's what
he is.
You cannot mimic or even put a
That's just what I'm saying. That's what I'm expecting.
Bobby Roode. I can say Bobby Roode was the original man. We can't wait to see what he do at TakeOver. What's he gonna do next? Remember, every entrance was like it was up. Like, oh, what are you gonna do next?
It was glorious.
Then he have like the Victoria's Secret models come out. The Miss America ladies came out before.
It was good.
It was just like, oh, what's next?
Dude,
what's next?
We was on that platform and rise down.
I had that anthem on as my ringtone. It was my ringtone.
Oh, you did.
It was arguably one of the best theme songs.
CFO Money.
Yeah, shout out to that, brother.
You know who theme? I know sidebar. You know who theme song I felt was like the greatest? It just took me back. That Maria and Mike Bennett song. Their theme song was like perfect.
The love.
It's still the greatest love I
will not.
I was the only one in the arena, just like I'm burning
lighter and all.
And it was Sir.
Free bird. I would say.
Last thing I have on this match, and then I'm what do y'all think about Evans teaming up with Wesley?
If they go against Axman Frazier, that match gonna have some bounce in it.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think about Wesley? They have similar styles. Wesley kind of floundered.
The story would have to make sense.
It would have to make sense. Yeah.
Because on the live when we asked him like, hey, if you get to the main roster, if they were to put you with somebody, who would you want to team up with? And he said New Day.
That's if it's still around.
He said, "Oh man, you got to go New Day." And I was like, "Bro, you and New Day, that'd be different."
It'd be
different.
It'd be under Kofi.
Yeah,
but they said they're not trying to add no more people because they've asked them, "Hey, y'all want to add some more people to the New Day?" And they said no. They've turned it down multiple times.
If we talk about the end of this show, let's not forget the little flash we got at the end of this show of Mr. Joe Henry turn around and then they go off. I was like, oh, because if you remember, he did curse out Shawn Michaels like this is how you gonna treat me? I could go anywhere. Yo, he's on a roll right now. Shout out to Joe Henry. He got
what is up with this dude? Like, why is
so
where he came from? Like, who is this dude?
The story with Joe Henry.
Go ahead.
The story with Joe Henry.
Yes, please, somebody tell me. No one has been able to explain.
He was the local hero, and for some reason, when he about to do a match, he sings or makes videos. There's a video out there where he did
his original op, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre said be yourself.
So and he remixed I'm Blue into I'm Drew.
He did.
Like that's what he do. Like when he fused with you, he makes a song about you.
Okay.
The best one he did was "That sign feels like somebody's watching." And he had I forgot who he's facing. He did that song.
So he plays music.
Yeah, he's a
musician.
He's a musician,
a legit artist
outside of it.
Legit artist.
And then he remixed Creed "Can You Take Me Higher" into "Can You Please Retire" for Francis.
Yeah, he's gonna get fired. One of them.
So he's like, "Can you just get fired? I don't want you." Like it was crazy.
He does this. Even when he's a heel, it still works.
So he's a heel.
No. I'm talking when he was a heel.
So right now he's a face. And the story
I thought this was like he over the top, but he's really a heel.
Well, hold on.
He's a face right now.
Hold on now, because we don't know what he is now. Because
see,
in TNA, he showed a whole different side of himself because he's in the he's in the title match, and everybody thought he was a joke. Everybody thought he was a joke, and he's like, "I'm in the title match. I'm gonna make y'all believe in Joe Henry." So and then, like I said, in coming back to NXT, he cursed out Shawn Michaels. He said, "You think you gonna do this to me?" He did a David Ruffin to Shawn Michaels. Like, you think you can do this to me? Oh, and all this stuff. He's like, I can come back whenever I want and go after any title I want. And now,
So what's up with the smile and the turning and
that's his
That's
thing.
that's
what
the
is
video for. Okay, so Ziggy, his entrance video. That's how it starts. Off.
Right.
It goes, say his name and he
And
appears.
you gotta do it.
It's funny. I just didn't know
gotta
what
do
it
it.
was. I'm like,
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's very catchy. It sticks. When you want Ziggy, I'm telling you right now, the first time you hear it, you gotta hear the whole thing. In London, you gotta hear it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
so-
it's gonna stick in your head. It's gonna stick in your head like the
interview.
freaking what's that song? The song that never ends. It's gonna stick in your head just like that.
lamb chops.
Yeah, it's gonna stick in your head like that. I ain't say sing it. I ain't say sing it.
On and on.
I'm going. She took my head. But
Bruh.
yeah,
I hated that song so much as a kid.
Lamb chops and Charlie Horse.
Charlie Horse. That's a fucked up.
Yo, they did that boy dirty.
They used to do that boy dirty, bro. Hey man, speaking of people getting done dirty, y'all remember what was that clay cartoon with the horse and the little
Gumby?
Yeah,
Clay
Blockhead.
cartoon? How you go?
You remember?
Hold on, I got
Gumby,
you, Ziggy.
bruh?
Hold on, I got you, Ziggy.
Pokey.
How you gonna forget Gumby though?
Bruh.
Yes, we did it on here. All right, stop.
Bruh.
Stop. I gotta go to sleep. Stop.
And he a heel.
No, he's a face. But right now he's
This seems like a heel.
Just wait for it.
What y'all like? What y'all call him now? A tweener, because he's in between companies.
I'm getting like Bo Dallas, you gotta believe kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Ish.
But
he's giving you the thumbs up, but he's really a heel.
But you know what? If it works, if it works, and you get reactions,
You'll get a cheer, yeah.
You try and
So
do something to make him.
Ziggy, when you go on Spotify, this is what you see.
Why he doing his face like that, bro?
That's how he turns. He goes.
This shit's just funny, bro.
It's hilarious.
It's
bro.
wrestling and it works.
It
works.
is. I agree to you.
Like the smallest things in wrestling now.
The
could
turn
get you over. Could get you over.
turn
Number
and
one.
look at the hard
He had the
cam.
number one song on iTunes.
That's crazy.
Watch this. Remember back in the day when Fandango had the number one song?
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's things
I
like
hated that shit.
It's things like that now. Whatever can get you over, you go
Johnny
constantly
Curtis.
do it. And that's
But
got
I do get what you mean though. How like he can be like a low key top heel.
Well, I thought
with that just-
because that's what I always thought he was like Bo Dallas with the Bolieve. Like
Believe.
No, you is not. No, we're not doing this. That character is gone.
I just want to say though, do you just imagine another interview segment and like if he goes like, no, I just got to get them to believe in it again, and Howdy just goes, you're not trying to make them believe, are you?
Well, Uncle Howdy, you ain't trying to make him believe, huh? No, that's dead.
This Uncle Howdy segment is like this.
Don't you ever?
Have been amazing. This literally is his best.
Yeah,
work.
that's been good.
And I hate to keep saying that. Oh yeah, that he's more creative than Bray. Don't ever disrespect.
No, don't ever disrespect Bray like that.
They're two separate people. Just let them.
I
Like
know.
I said,
That's what
two
the people
sides of
are
the
saying.
coin.
Let me say this too for all y'all that's so called tired of it and rushing the situation. That's the problem with y'all fucking wrestling fandom now.
Uh-oh.
That's the problem. I didn't know you had nephew. I'm sorry. But that's the problem. Like y'all, as soon as y'all get it, y'all want to rush to the end of the movie. Like, damn, can we get to at least the mid part, or at least get to? I mean, if y'all waited 10 years for Thanos to finally get his upcomings, I know y'all got some type of patience.
The Tesseract.
It was 10 years.
Right.
It really was 10 years.
If you can wait 10 years for the end
2008 was the start of it.
You can wait.
Yeah.
Like
what was it? The Tesseract.
the
Yeah,
Tesseract, and then the Soul Stone, and the freaking. Come on, man, the reality. Come on, y'all was patient enough for all that. If y'all say y'all fans of the MCU and all that stuff, you can be patient enough to see what they're trying to. Hey, listen, I don't have the glove, but I do got the ring.
Yeah, that man was
I don't
sprinkling
play.
stones on there like the salt dude.
Listen, I don't play. I wish this was real. I would snap the shit out y'all.
Snap the IWC.
I'm tired of this shit. But it's
terrible.
But anyone who wants to go first? Final heel statements.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, we are in his neighborhood.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
First off, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and tuning into this awesome, amazing show. The first one of a kind where the neighborhood was on #Heels4Lyfe. But I do want to say for the final thought, whether you watch AEW, MLW, New Japan, Bloodsport, GCW, AGPW, Noah, Marigold, Stardom, no matter what it is you watch, just enjoy the product that is being presented to you. Because at the end of the day, these superstars are going out there to give you entertainment. Yes, sometimes you have to change how you look at things. Like you can't look at a 3D movie without your 3D glasses, right? So you can't look at an AEW with your WWE eyes. You can't expect certain things. Like at Money in the Bank, that was your sports entertainment. But in Heatwave, you can see how sometimes there's a difference because tonight in NXT was about wrestling because you're getting them ready for the main roster on the wrestling side. Take Soulbrook and Kalani Jordan like we talked about. You want your sports entertainment? You saw it in the main event with the shenanigans of Ethan Page. Sean Spears adding in their wisdom into the match. The young OG being the new upstart coming into the game. Trick Williams still bouncing that thread of trying to appease his OG and Booker T. Because Booker T was one of the first ones who believed in Trick, which is why Trick Williams tends to give back the respect to his movesets. So before we jump on them, before we be too hard, take a step back and look at it with the right eyes. Because you don't want to be watching a New Japan with WWE eyes and then you're upset because you're lost at it. And I'm going to end it with, I'm glad that Murder Grandpa is okay, Minoru Suzuki. I'm glad he's okay. He got it with the exact same attitude. And I'm looking forward to see what the next step is with MJF and what is next for Ospreay and the family. And who knows? What will Jacob do with Solo? And like Cody Rhodes always says, what is he going to talk about? Bye, neighbors.
Cooking.
That boy cooked.
I love the neighborhood.
That boy cooked the whole 4-course meal. Go ahead. T.O. 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 Pop the collar. There you go, sir. Put those ones up. Acknowledge the head of the turntable.
I was popping my collar. Popping.
First of all, I am one of the biggest marks for Stormy's neighborhood. I was the one who orchestrated him to come in, and I was the one who orchestrated the wild card appearance. It was me all along, Austin. It was me.
God.
Tonight's episode was amazing. It has so many different pieces and so many different sides and flavors. You really got like a down south home cooked meal tonight. And that's what we need to do as wrestling fans. This experience every single thing and put it together and just enjoy it. This show tonight, we were able to sit there and bring so many different lines of entertainment, and also to put a spotlight on some great things that are going on outside of #Heels4Lyfe, like the WTF and what they're doing on TikTok. The amazing work that our brothers and our sisters are out there put in amazing work in. So, again, open your eyes, open your hearts, and you'll be surprised all the things that you'll be able to enjoy. There's a magnitude out there. There's a lot of food out there. Let's give it a chance.
Facts.
Woo! All right. Awesome. Oh shit, I want less. So always gotta do the advertisement. Hey folks, help us out. We on Pro Wrestling Tees. We got 6 shirts. They're all beautiful. We got service. Your service is nervous. Born to be a heel. We got a group picture of all of the cast members. We also got H4L Wrestling Podcast. We also got Win by Any Means Necessary, and we got one more. But there it is. There it is. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the logo. How crazy of me. Please support, and hopefully I see a wrestling event with one of our shirts on, and you can take a picture with one of us. We are your heroes by God. I think I went off a little bit already, so I'm not gonna use that as my final thought about the John Cena, you fickle fans talking about you don't want him to go, but he gotta go. Like Stormy said, look at wrestling for the company that you're there to watch. Don't come into an AEW arena talking about WWE. Don't go to a WWE arena talking about AEW. You're there to see WWE, concentrate on WWE. If you're there to see AEW, concentrate on AEW. But I'm not going to talk about that. I want to talk about the great wrestling we got coming up and some special projects I got on the line. Hopefully, y'all could join me on. We do got, like I said, TNA Slammiversary coming up. On the same weekend, we got the G1 New Japan, the best tournament around. G1 Climax is on the start. Please stay with me on TikTok, Mr. Attention Getter. I will be doing a lot of updates, I guess, of wrestling's control center for the G1. So if you want to join in, come on, join in. Speaking of TikTok, I think Stormy said something about it, but I'm going to add more to it. They got actual wrestling matches, debates for this WTF what the fuck title is on the line. It was a triple threat. Now it's a one-on-one, which is going to be interesting. When my brothers are going to be debating, it's going to be no holds barred. Stormy versus, Endless Storm versus the Wild Card. So I don't know the whole card by heart, but it's going to be fun and adventurous. So please be entertaining. For us, my brother here and I are the inmates, especially when we run the asylum, which we did last week.
Inmates. Like, I'm gonna sorry to cut you off, Ziggy. What is your thoughts of the inmates running the asylum?
I think it's great. I think it's something that was a long time coming. You guys are, as what I always knew, talented individuals. So y'all are just shining, bro. So I have no problems at all with the inmates running the asylum, because sometimes
our wise man.
Oh, and wise man Stormy. You know, sometimes the warden has to go and do things like that. So what happens when before the warden walks away, he just press the unlock button and just to see what happens.
Just to see the chaos that can
open
happen.
every single cage.
I was just wondering, like, I always wonder, like, after the second episode of the inmates running the asylum, I'm like, what is Ziggy and Chris's thoughts of us just taking the reins and just doing our own thing?
Love it, 1000%.
Hold on, bro. Is this breaking news at the end of the show?
What?
So the comment, James L says, WWE is interested in Motor City Machine Guns. Also, Ricky Starks was backstage tonight. Or was he backstage in Money in the Bank? Huh.
I did hear they what was the girl? Stephanie. Both sides are interested in her. There's a new bid award for her.
Yes. And Tone, this is one time I'm gonna say AEW, you better get her.
Julia.
She's not Julia.
Her wrist still messed up.
Yeah, Julia, she's actually wrestling at Marigold July 13th. That's another thing that's happening July 13th. She's gonna wrestle at Marigold. Io Sky's gonna wrestle at Marigold. AJ Styles gonna wrestle at Noah against Mount Fuji. So if you into other stuff instead of 2 companies or 3 companies, I help you with your Japan wrestling.
Aren't Ricky Starks and Ethan Page friends, right? But yeah, they both trained at the Nightmare Factory, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Remember the when Cody Rhodes visited NXT, they had a quick little huddle, little circle.
The little point.
Mm-hmm.
The point.
That's true.
Remember Sean Spears, Ty Dillinger.
That's 10.
I just did find it funny that how when Taya Valkyrie was there, she got told, "Oh, she's too old for NXT." But Sean Spears and Ethan Page was.
Well,
I know it was a different group there who was running it, but still.
Well, I will say this.
This man cooking in final statements.
Yeah, I will say
This
this.
man cooking.
I will say this about Sean Spears. Sean Spears got history in NXT.
Yeah, the crowd let him know it, and he was like,
yeah.
"Can y'all stop?"
Yeah, they kept saying the tension. They're not letting that go. But Tara Valkyrie, I think it was more the story with her. She thought or felt she should be a star.
She had a different name too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Frankie something.
Monet. Frankie Monet. She was like
Yeah.
She was basically Ariana Grace.
She was Frankie Monet, and Sasha turned her name to Mercedes Monet. What's up with this Monet shit? Anyway, Ziggy, you didn't do your final statement, sir.
Nah, man, my final statements is, look, I'm on a panel of a lot of talented individuals. Y'all make sure to be plugged in with these guys. They are doing more things than just Sunday podcasts. T.O. is always plugged into something. This guy definitely to my left is always plugged in. You never know. He might pop up on one of your TikTok panels and he might, just saying.
I mean,
people
you got
be saying stuff.
Voices.
You will, just saying, whatever you say online, just be ready to back up what you say. Not saying your opinion is wrong, but it can be challenged. Just saying.
Oh, I would never say your opinion is wrong.
No, see, but we can challenge it. What do you mean by that? You said this. Oh, well, you probably didn't know, but I was listening to you 2 episodes ago. You said this. So
damn.
I'm just saying, Stormy become with the CVS receipts. Just saying.
Yeah,
So,
and if you're going to cite something, make sure you give your credit because they will call you on it.
Just saying.
Expeditiously.
Just saying. Wouldn't this you? Wouldn't this you? This you?
And he might have his referee shirt on. This thing, y'all. You know.
What this you right here, bro? But nah, we definitely appreciate y'all. Everything is great, man. Wrestling is good. There's something for everybody out there. Like Enforcer said, just like NFL. No one says you got to watch all 32 NFL teams. Find one that you connect with, and there you go. That's your team. Same with wrestling. Try them all out, see which one you like better, and then there you go. You ain't gotta watch all of them. So that's all I got, man. Shout out to James. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Y'all have been amazing. We got
41 viewers.
We have 41 viewers across all platforms.
Awesome.
2 hours and 38 minutes into the show. Y'all are still here with us. Those on the East Coast, I know we're a little bit past your bedtime, so we're gonna go ahead and get y'all out of here. We definitely appreciate everybody. This was episode 262 of the Heels4Lyfe podcast. So Ziggy the Beast, T.O, Enforcer, Stormy, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Same podcast time, same podcast channel.
Bye, friends.